Artventure Noir, a ridiculous improv art show where we draw noir stuff. I'm just as practiced at my introductions for this as I am for DMP. You can tell. I am joined by my lovely, lovely cast of artists and actors. We have JoJo with us today.
Howdy guys, how are ya?
You're adorable. We have Juno.
My pen is ready for the drawing.
You always manage to make your introductions incredibly uncomfortable, and every time I'm just...
I love it. It's so good.
Is love the word we're looking for here?
Oh, love's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Well, then clearly you're not uncomfortable.
Speaking of which, speaking of love, we have a Moon here, upgraded Moon.
Hi, everybody.
He is kind enough to host OBS for us today
Heck
because
yeah, I
I'm
am.
bad at hosting OBS and Moon is the best. Yeah. And also we have a Shyner.
Hello. That's it.
You did it.
That's it.
Nice.
You did it. Cammy and Alex will be joining us later, so in the meantime, as I suppose is standard, we were planning on doing this anyway, it will be an episode narrated by yours truly, me. Hooray! This will go great. It's a known fact that I'm very good at improving stories as opposed to writing pages upon pages beforehand. I'm good at this. Anyway, so let me give you the basic rundown of how Artventure works. We are coming up with a story based on suggestions from you, the audience. If you donate money, then we are basically obligated to do your suggestion in some form.
Or
Unless you request some...
Oh, speaking of which...
It shows up in some manner. Speaking of which... Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Sunev.
Thank you.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Help
You're
us
very
not be last
nice.
place.
Thank you. Yes, speaking of us being in last place, so guys, we have 1 week left in Camp Streamix with our very last day of Camp Streamix being the final Discord Murder Party episode next Sunday. Be there, be square, it's gonna be great, season finale, yeah. Anyway, but the point is, there's 1 more week for y'all to donate to the objectively best team, Team Murder.
Yeah.
And you should do that, because Team Annihilation got a $750 donation on Friday, and Team Murder is losing real bad, and it is killing me, ironically, given the name of my team. So, please
Oh my gosh, people are just
donate.
throwing in bits.
Thank you so much.
I just want to give a thank you to Cry Goes Boom, Miraculous Raven, That One Shy Guy, and of course, Sunev for dropping the 500 bits.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it endlessly. We all appreciate it endlessly. Viva la Revolution. You know what? It's real talk. I don't actually mind if I lose, guys. We don't take it that seriously, but also at the same time, I'm not too proud to beg. Please, for the love of God, I don't want to lose. I don't want to be beaten by Xander, please.
No, not again!
Not again!
That's so
Murder
sweet.
God, it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. There's nothing to worry.
Kristen needs her comeuppance for the bullying that happened that one day.
Please, there has been so much bullying. There is now a picture of Xander and Phil frying a steak on my angry head.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I need to pull that up. 'Cause
God,
that is hilarious.
okay, go ahead and pull it up. Sigh.
Someone, is it? Where is it?
It's in call somewhere. I
Cry
think.
Goes Boom says, does anyone have $751? Ha ha.
Right? Yeah, basically.
You have
Anyways.
$751 lying around that you can donate to some random people on the internet.
Hang on, let me.
Here it is.
Okay, thank
Would you like to?
goodness. It's so important to me that people see
It's
this.
right there. Oh yes, just
Yeah.
wanted to give everyone a little look because
Do we have
I'm
that-
staying out of the
do we have-
beef. It's just really funny to observe it.
You're staying out of the beef. I hate everything right now.
Well, folks, I guess you can say that the stakes are pretty high.
Okay, you're all fired! Artventure is just about me now! I will draw and narrate! I don't care! I'm joking.
Will you run OBS, Kristen? Will you run OBS?
Moon can stay.
Yay! Okay, the image goes away.
Stay.
Oh!
No, wait!
Neo Umbra has used 645 bits and says,
Thank you so much.
take the last of my bits. Thank you so much for the bits.
Thank you so much.
We'll get there in
This
no time.
The stream isn't actually about Kristen, it is about all of us. And actually, more importantly, it is about the adventures of Detective Sam's McSams and Police Chief Captain Maggie O'Hara. Chief Captain, fuck if I know. Anyway, speaking of our story, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's clear off this canvas, folks.
Last time on Artventure Noir.
All right. How do I just get rid of it all? I'm.
Go to the layer and click the eraser button.
There's an eraser button.
All right.
Yeah, there's an eraser button over the layer. It looks like somebody deleted their layer.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you for the bits, everybody. So there's 10 bits from Bloody Circuits that says, "Hey everyone, I hope you all had a great day, unlike mine. Kristen, you are a lovely narrator / improvist / story writer. Everyone is amazing in art and voice acting. Did I make Jojo go wee? Anyway, go Team Murder. Thanks for making my day better than it was. You're all wonderful. Oh well, I hope your day does
I'm
eventually
glad we
get
can
better.
Make your day better. Okay, so where we last left off. First of all, I should explain. Artventure Noir is the story of Detective Sam's McSams and Maggie O'Hara, who of course exist in the extremely interesting time of 1920s, 30s, 40s Internet City, wherein, of course, all sorts of noir things happen. Jazz is constantly playing. I don't know the last time we actually had sunlight, and also there's a whole lot of drinking in spite of prohibition being a thing. I don't know, what year is it? Anyway.
There's a 75% chance of prohibition not being a thing.
Yes, but don't worry about it, because our main characters are both alcoholics and they will never suffer any sort of ramifications for this. So anyway, also an important thing to note about Internet City is that Internet City is also host to saxophone gremlins, or various instrument gremlins, which are adorable critters which may or may not look like various people in Internet Remix, who mostly sit around and are adorable and provide various mascot shenanigans and also mood music as things arise. Detective Sam's McSams and Maggie O'Hara have some sort of history. There are some things are defined. For instance, Sam's McSam's partner Leon and Maggie's love interest tragically sacrificed himself to save Maggie. It's very sad. But anyway, they have some history. They also have some belligerent sexual tension or something. Don't worry about it. He is not her love interest. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, there's that. Sam's McSams lives alone with his saxophone gremlin Kit Kat, who may or may not look like our beloved Kemi Cat. But tragically, last episode, now I'm finally getting to the part where it was the last time on, I'm getting somewhere with this, I swear. Last time, Kit Kat had mysteriously vanished, and so Sam's McSams looked into where she had gone. He first visited the, it was something to do with pomegranates, right? The point is, it was a bar. He visited a bar where Kit Kat plays the saxophone, but she had disappeared. There he encountered Kit Kat's bandmate and the, both the main musician and the bartender and the manager and the owner of this bar, Snickers the Gremlin, who is, of course, adorable and is played by our lovely Shyner here. Snickers said that Kit Kat had last been seen at the police station, and that's, of course, where Sam's McSams went back to Maggie O'Hara, because this is very important that these two spend as much time together as possible for no shipping reasons. So they decided they were going to go look into figuring out what happened to Kit Kat, taking, of course, another gremlin with them, Reese's Puffs, the gremlin police chief who mostly acts as a mascot for the police.
We got a donation, by the way, from Waffleman 2, donated $1.29 and said, "Wait, this isn't Team Fallen? Damn it!"
Thank you so much for the bits. I promise they're going to good use, which is the revolution.
Thank you for your betrayal of Team Fallen.
But yes. So, through a long series of various adventures, our heroes tracked down 3 villains. What was it?
The Butcher, the Baker, and the Candlestick
Butcher, the Baker, and the Candlestick Maker. The Baker seemed to be the ringleader who had stolen Kit Kat, though there were also hints that perhaps these 3 were working with another group, the 6th Street Butchers, a gang recently thought to have disappeared sometime long ago in Maggie and Sam's sordid past. At any rate, they had their final climactic encounter at the train graveyard, wherein Sam's flew into a rage. Maggie was very concerned with Sam's anger problems. There may have been a small tiff about how Maggie fired Sam's. It's fine, don't worry about it. And Kit Kat was in mortal danger, and they were very upset. And so there was a dramatic train chase, wherein the was it the baker? It was the baker. The baker held a feather toward our beloved Kit Kat, for as you know, if you tickle a gremlin, they die instantly.
They explode.
Yeah, they explode.
It is then that the baker revealed their true nature as Zapfino, sister of Times New Roman. The skeleton demanded that Maggie O'Hara release her brother, but before this, whole hostage situation could come to a head, Sam's leapt from this train to a different train, and then there was a big scuffle, and things were very dramatic and very intense. And long story short, they crashed the fucking train, because of course Sam's crashed the fucking train. What an idiot. And, we don't know what's gonna happen next.
Last time we left off, he flew out of the train, and as we can see, he is on the ground.
He is on the ground.
Unconscious.
Yes. Alright. So I believe, naturally, we should be opening up with Maggie rushing to Sam's side, not in like a romantic way, just in a, she's concerned for his well-being sort of way. Shut up. No, not shut up. She won't say she's in love.
Not even a little.
She won't say she's in love. You swoon, you sigh. Why deny it? Okay.
She just walks over and punches him in the face.
Just punches him.
Wake up!
You're an asshole. No,
Maybe
she would
just a
never
little
do
bit of
that.
romance. Come on, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, there we go. We have our 2 trains.
Can somebody? So there's some questions in the chat about how to donate. If anyone wants to, to be honest, I don't actually know.
I have no idea how to donate. I've never donated before, and
Here, let me see. There should be a
Juno
button.
coming in with the clutch.
Let me go back to Twitch real quick. I should be able to figure it out.
Okay.
In the meantime, continue working on this drawing, and if there are any questions in the chat about any suggestions in the chat, where should they go? What should we do?
Yes.
Actually, we should open up with some questions.
Okay, so we're gonna start off by saying, first of all, I do have to unfortunately make it a rule that Sam's McSams is unconscious, or is he dead, folks? No, he's unconscious. I'm not gonna kill.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
I'm not gonna kill off Sam's McSams while Alex is not here for us to kill off Sam's McSams.
Oh, Drake of the Mortem, thank you for $5. And he says,
Thank
oh, look,
you so much.
Muns for Strem. Thank you.
Thank you so much for Muns for Strem.
We love the Muns.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah. So Sam's McSams is unconscious, and Kit Kat is so horrified by the current happenings that she is silent, I guess, because Cammy's not here right now. She's
Cammy
been
can also be knocked out. From
yes.
the fall.
Like she passes out from shock.
Yeah, she's passed out from shock, and now Puffs and Snickers have to carry her. Fortunately, they have a police corgi to help them out, whom I'm going to add here, of course. This is very important.
Corgis are always
Corgi.
important.
Corgis are always important. For we have established that, of course, all gremlins ride police corgis. That's their noble steeds. Okay.
What else would they be?
Of course.
That's
Okay.
how it be.
So I'm gonna add Puffs there, and I'm gonna have Puffs there, and probably poor Kit Kat is just sort of boof on Puff's back here, and I guess I will put Snickers on Maggie's back. There are so many gremlins, guys. There are so many fucking gremlins.
Yeah, we run
Select
this
them all,
show.
fam.
They really do, though.
Gotta catch them all.
The city.
Okay, so I gotta draw some stuff
The
here.
city on gremlins.
So I guess the question, so I've had to make some decisions about our player, or about our actors, our main actors here, but guys, what of Zapfino? Where is Zapfino?
Where is the Zapfino?
Yes,
Where
is
is
Zapfino
our
still
bastard
alive?
skeleton?
What happened to Zapfino?
Did they get away?
And is there-
bleeding a little bit?
Yes, of course. That's vital. That's very important.
I mean, he just got in a train crash.
Yeah, I mean that.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, so there's some ideas. So he's alive. Zappino got crushed by the train. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ!
Zappino also got tossed through the window. Oh!
I mean, they did both
I'm
get
sorry.
tossed through the window.
The donation sound scares the hell out of me every time. Soon I've donated $10 and says, I promise this is the last amount of money I'm throwing for now, but seriously, you guys are amazing and you deserve all the love and respect in the world. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of these are crazy. Maybe the skeleton is hiding in one of the train carts. He dead. He snuck away when everybody wants to stand. They survived the crash, but our characters don't know that. He's not dead. Dead. Zappino is fine. Don't worry about it. Impaled by metal beam. Not dead.
Metal
Runs-
beam.
They
runs
thirst
and-
for blood.
Maybe
You
we
know
can
what? I'm-
have Zappino impaled, but
I like
survive.
Zappino being impaled so Maggie can go and question him once she's done being deeply concerned for Sam's.
I
Well,
am so 100%
look, you know what they say.
down for this.
Dead skeletons don't melt steel beams.
Listen.
Oh God, not this.
George Bush.
No, we're not engaging into this.
Listen, Jojo, I was just gonna leave it at that.
Jojo.
Yeah.
So I guess the
Sorry,
question
Maggie.
is, chat, while we're sitting here, while I have to draw, 4 figures into this scene, if anyone wants to help. Oh God.
Oh, that
I
one
will
shy
help.
guy gave one bit and said, Team Murder, living up to their name.
That's fucking right.
Remember, chat, we drive the choices in the story. You are so correct, Dino Jeff.
I did jokingly say that since I'm the one narrating the stream tonight, everyone's definitely going to die, but I wouldn't actually do that. I do enough killing in DMP. So Maggie has to have this scene regarding Sam's McSams first, but then she's got to go talk to Zappino.
Blech.
So the question is, who was Zappino? So the question is, what does Zappino know about perhaps the 6th Street Butchers? If you guys want to play into some backstory, who was Zappino working with?
Throw some
what
shit
does-
there?
Basically, what does Zappino know? Ads. Person?
Hey, Alex.
It's an Alex!
Oh,
me.
hey!
Oh, I guess Sam's McSams doesn't have to be unconscious now.
I mean, he
He
can
doesn't
be for the
have to
moment.
He can be, though.
Hmm.
Boop, boop, boop,
Let
boop,
him
boop. That
have
is
his
that is
moment.
perfectly fine.
If he wakes up, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tis but a scratch.
Yeah, he's
But your
fine.
arm is bleeding. Your arm is gone.
I've had worse.
Tis merely a flesh wound.
Okay, let's see here. There's so much stuff to draw, but yes, chat. What does Zappino know about basically who hired Zappino? Who is Zappino working with? All these questions and more on our adventure.
Yeah.
On tonight's episode of Dragon Ball Z,
My
assuming that the
God.
chat doesn't go like, no, they get nothing and there are no clues in there. It's not the culprit. Like,
Are you implying this isn't a problem we've had in the past?
This has happened
Oh,
many times.
I am implying that this has happened multiple times, and then when the audience got a cliffhanger of Sam's McSams diving through a train, they were surprised, and we had to be like, hey, guess what? This is what happens, and there's constant. No, there are no clues, no progression in the story. They have to
There's
go
no
somewhere else.
progression whatsoever.
There's no progression in the story.
But yes,
So,
this
what do they
time.
say?
Oh, okay, so Zap knows a lead to where to go. Call in Internet Town. Wait, isn't this Internet
I thought
City
we were-
just in like
So
2034?
basically,
This is Internet City.
Yes.
Yes, this is Internet City. I think the question is, how did Zappino know to take Kit Kat? Who is Zappino working with? What does Zappino know about the 6th Street Butchers who may or may not be dead?
They could be only mostly dead.
They could be only mostly
Ooh,
dead.
Phoenix Rising 1992 says Zapfino is working with a shadow organization that conspires to take over the city. The whole thing with Kit Kat is a distraction. Kit Kat just happened to be in the way. After all, Sax gremlins tend to always screw over plans.
Well, this got very dramatic, and I love it. Let's go with that.
I love it. I love it.
Excellent.
We gotta continue on with this.
Yeah, we gotta get Zapfino in there somewhere. You know, being dramatically stabbed.
Oh, I could do that. I have the train background.
Thank you.
Oh,
I am
thank you.
going to draw in Puff and unconscious chemist. Oh wait, no, is
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, is that Kit Kat over there in
Yeah, that's
purple?
Kit Kat.
Okay. I will add in
Impaled
Puff.
by the train, still in the impaled by a stray piece of train skeleton.
He's fine.
Oh my god,
mean,
he's up
he-
there at the top?
I mean, he is a skeleton, so you know.
Yeah.
It's
It's okay, he doesn't have a heart.
Of his ribs are broken.
he's fine.
Yeah, and?
He's fine.
Wouldn't broken ribs
Well,
be
Alex,
like mortal
it's
wounds for a
statement of
skeleton?
Really, compared to what McSams wanted to do to him, this is really quite light. Alright.
I mean, if McSams had his way, he would be over there. And there. And there.
And
there.
over there.
A little bit right there. And some of the corky mouth.
And up there. Don't forget up there.
Oh yeah, up there, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
He
bit
is
of the
up
corky's
there.
mouth. Maybe like,
I'm not
actually, you know
liking
what?
this corgi.
you know what? Oh, I was gonna draw a bone in the corgi's mouth.
I didn't like how I have to draw a better corgi.
Okay,
It's
then
not
I'll put
good
the
enough.
then I'll put the bone in the corgi's
It
mouth.
wasn't a corgi mouth.
It wasn't a proper corgi. I don't think you understand. I have known good corgi boys. I have to represent properly for the good corgis that I have known. I have to do right for Melon.
All
my
right,
friend
well,
has a
1% represent.
we
My
have some
friend
bar-
has a corgi named Melon, and he's the greatest corgi.
We got some barbecue sauce. We got some barbecue sauce coming out of the skeleton out of Zapfino.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
A nice heaping helping of barbecue sauce.
Oh man, I was gonna have some pork ribs!
Do the noble steeds have little saddles, or do they just like do the?
I think they need to have saddles.
Yeah, that
They
makes
have to
sense.
be treated like horses.
Look at the little legs.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, they're so cute.
We're on the job.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god, he's a skeleton, but he's bleeding everywhere.
Barbecue sauce, man.
Oh
She had a lot of ketchup. She loved
Yes.
ketchup.
No, that's barbecue sauce, yo.
You need a lot of barbecue sauce and baking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, this episode has well, I guess to be fair, previous episodes started out quite dark. So
Listen,
Bloody
He was-
circus
sorry,
is
I got
Hold on.
I
was
had
making
to move the corgi to like the proper height, which,
It's
as
okay.
you know, is small.
Yes.
Bloody
Juno,
Circuits
would you
gave
mind
5 bits
erasing-
and said, "Shatter the skeleton
Erasing
skull."
what?
Whew.
Oh my
No,
god.
we can't shatter Zapfino's skull. Zapfino needs to be conscious
Oh,
so we
okay.
can ask
Yeah.
questions.
Shatter the skeleton skull! Make sure you get no leads and no progression!
No progression happens.
Oh my gosh.
Juno, would you mind
Alright.
erasing?
Alright,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
thank you. There you go. There you go.
There we
Oh,
go.
yes.
No progression, no plot. This is all just them going shopping.
This is all this stuff going
I
shopping.
mean, I would totally do an Artventure that for some reason is just Sam's McSams and Maggie O'Hara going fucking shopping.
That's that.
I'd do it.
Erase the other thing of the thing.
It would be like, hey chat, where do they go shopping? They don't go shopping anywhere. They can't find any shops.
Anyway, the point is, chat, we're gonna need you guys to give us some actual leads this time because Alex is a little salty. That, you know what, I'm not salty though because I liked the fact that we had a cliffhanger. Thank you, chat, for making it so we didn't get to the ending.
Yeah. However, given that this is close to the end of Camp Streamix, if we have a cliffhanger here, everyone's gonna be pissed because I have no idea when this is coming back.
Yep, we
Yep.
might do it again next month. I guess we'll see.
We'll see if we're up to it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we'll find out. Alright. Boop, boop. So there's an extremely poor man's Puff here. I'm sorry.
I love him. He's good.
I'm glad
Be
you
quiet.
love him.
Like, we got a little
Okay.
licorice from the train over there.
Oh
Kinda
no.
Oh wait, let me draw Snickers. I forgot.
Yeah, please draw Snickers.
Please draw Snickers.
We need some
Okay.
Snickers.
Yes, okay, so I
We're
think...
hungry.
Snickers.
We gotta grab the Snickers.
Oh, God. Okay.
And then I'll start shading in some of this stuff.
All right. I think we're good to start.
All right. Yeah.
I said as I stared blankly at
Draco de Mortem has given us 5 bits and says, but shatter his skull, I'm sure he meant his kneecaps. They're just so similar, you know?
They are like exactly the same thing. I can see why you would get confused.
I mean, his kneecaps are already pretty much shattered. It was a
There's
train
a
crash.
lot of him that's shattered right now.
Yep, like his ribs, his barbecue sauce.
He's fine.
He's
Everything's
okay.
fine.
He'll be
Everything's
fine. Everything's
He's
okay.
okay.
Juno, do you
Okay.
think we'll actually be able to impale him on the horn of the train?
It doesn't have a horn.
Well,
you mean the
he's
whistle.
up there now. He is up there now. That's
Yes.
where he's staying.
Yeah.
That
We're
is where
not
he shall
drawing
stay.
him again.
Okay.
But could we find a horn of the train, put that on this train, and
It looks
then
like
take
there's
him
a
up that
double horn on the
building?
left.
You know what? You want the whistle to impale him? Okay, fine. Here we go. He's dead.
Let some
Oh my
blood come out of the whistle. Let some blood come out of the whistle.
Yes,
It's
the
dripping
fabled.
blood,
Yes, the blood whistle. That's how they. That's how.
It's dripping
Train's
barbecue
burning.
sauce on his face.
Steam power. Okay, the scene is a dream flashback. Maggie wakes up in a cold sweat. It's a month later. Sam's and Maggie are running from the lawn. It's in the middle of uncovering conspiracy about the city being taken over. Kit Kat may still be alive.
I don't know if we want to go with the it was
Yeah.
all a dream.
I'm gonna
Not like
say.
a solid dream, but like it's
Yeah.
a flashback to this event.
I mean, we're definitely. It's a flashback to this event.
Oh, okay, I see.
Do
Like
we-
they just saved Kit Kat, so
Yeah.
Kit Kat's alive. She's right there.
Do we want to? I could see potential in skipping ahead to the point where they're like knee deep in this supposed conspiracy. But I also like the idea that, as is standard for Maggie and Sam's, they manage to solve everything in a single night, always, every time.
Yep. I was gonna say, take that, chat. That's how we get progress. We skip forward several months.
I mean, you're right.
I will never not be salty.
That's true. If you were not salty, I would be very concerned, and I'd have to start asking what you did with Alex.
Yeah. Probably like replace him with a pod person or whatever.
That makes sense. Okay. So we're gonna get this thing started. I guess Maggie's narrating this time, so we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. The smoke was thick as I ran across the train graveyard. My side burned. I found my hat, but that really was not important right now. So I desperately tried to find out what exactly had happened to my partner. Definitely not my partner. Shut the fuck up. This was so stupid. This was standard for him, I guess. This was standard for both of us. Really, I should have known better. I should have been looking earlier. I should have been paying attention. I should have been doing a lot of things, but none of it really matters. I rushed to make sure Sam's was okay. I dropped to check and see if he was still breathing. He was bleeding. So really fairly standard. Sam's, come on, wake up, breathe. You have to breathe. Are you okay?
I'm sure I heard something, but at that point all I could hear was and then because it felt like my ribs were freaking on fire. I guess that is what happens when you jump out of a moving train.
Well, okay then. He seemed to be in shock. So was Kit Kat, evidently, as I was not hearing her adorable squeaking. Fuck. Puff, do you have first aid kit, right? You have a first aid kit?
As a matter of fact, I do. Hold on. Let me check my bag. Okay. So we have okay. So there's some papers. Wait. Bandages.
How many
Yes.
papers do you have?
I carry a lot of papers. It's kind of my
Why?
thing. For the sake
Okay.
of filing, I'm sorry.
What? Just do what you can.
Okay,
Patch
okay.
him up.
Hold on. Stickers, come here. Hold up his head.
Ew.
I got this. Let me,
Ew.
Puff rolls up his sleeves, showing his monstrous gremlin biceps as he gets to work.
He is, after all, absolutely ripped.
He went through police training. He's freaking huge.
He's jacked.
He's jacked. Rip.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Puff does a pretty decent job patching his head. There doesn't
Yes.
seem to be any issues.
Okay,
Yay.
and just about and done. Then we can just clip this here. Okay.
There we go.
So you're not gonna want to touch that for about 2 to 3 hours. It's kind of big, big hole in your noggin. Big
Please stop talking about the big hole in his
old-
noggin.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Having made sure that my compatriot was probably living, I don't know. I turned to deal with the apparent skeleton in my closet. Or in this case, stuck at the top of a train impaled by a fuck ton of metal. Great. Absolute mess, really. This was gonna be a lot of fun to explain at the station tomorrow. I clambered my way up and checked to see exactly what had happened to our dear skeletal friend. I'm waiting to see if Zapino makes a noise.
She's alive.
Is that barbecue sauce? Ew. Nasty.
Huh. I didn't know skeletons could bleed.
Fuck you.
I tried to stay calm. Anger was McSam's thing. It was my thing, but I'm... Okay, no, I'm not any better at it at all, to be honest, but I'm trying. When did you take Kit... How did you know to take Kit Kat?
It got in the way.
What do you mean it got in the way?
Oh, I can't tell you that. It's not really...
Oh. That's interesting. So, here's the thing. I see you're dying very slowly, and I really... I have a friend down there with a first aid kit, but I really don't think it's going to help. I could get this done with quick if you want, or we could sit here and talk for a while.
I mean, I think I could patch it up. That's just...
Puff, no, you can't help. You're down there helping McSam's.
I mean, I got his noggin. I mean,
Puff!
I could probably patch that hole pretty good.
Puff, I am trying to be intimidating here.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's
Continue,
not working,
please.
so it's... I can't fucking breathe.
Well, you don't have lungs, but,
Fuck, you know what I mean.
Okay. Seriously, let's... there's other pieces of metal here. I mean, I don't really want to get messy, but I could.
Break his fucking kneecaps.
That's not a bad idea. You do have 2 of them.
Oh, come on. You're not like your psychotic partner over there, are you?
Snap!
Hey, wreck.
There it is.
They said I was better.
From
Apparent-
from the other train.
They said I was better. Apparently that was wrong. So, you've still got another one. Do you want to try that again?
I can't tell you.
Why
I'll
not?
I'll get killed if I tell you.
You're already... You'll get killed? I'll tell you what. You're gonna die regardless. You do realize you're not coming back from this. Come on, we can end this now.
There's a chance. There's a chance I'll live, right? Right?
You wanted Times out of jail, right?
What?
Look, I can't do anything for you at this point, and I am... I thought I struggled on the word sorry and then decided against it. I can still do something for your brother. That's what you wanted, right? Then tell me what you know, and I'll do what I can for Times.
Alright, I'll talk. There's an organization. It's trying to take over the city. And
What?
Hold on, let me write this down.
it's
Thank you, Puff.
the 6 bakers or something. 6 butchers, bakers.
6 bakers? Wait, what?
They're trying to take over the city. I don't know why, but
That's, well, first, what? That is impossible, for one thing. Unless it's a different gang. To be fair, the bakers and butchers are related.
Oh no, but what if she means the same group?
That's impossible.
no.
They haven't been at... Where are they? Chat, where is this place that Zapfino is going to be pointing us? Where does Zapfino contact the 6, bakers who may or may not be the 6 butchers having rebranded?
Yeah.
Six Street Butchers having rebranded.
Yeah. We were the 6th Street Butchers, but now, I mean, we really like fucking marijuana, man. We're baking, you know?
It was the 1930s, 40s. It's still legal.
Is it illegal? Yeah, it's still legal at this time.
Yeah.
We're going to take over the city with marijuana, and there's nothing you can do to stop us, because it's legal!
Sewers, candy factory.
The salt mine.
Seeing a lot of sewers and, you know what? Let's go with abandoned hospital. Ooh. Okay, how do you guys feel about sewers, candy factory, or abandoned hospital?
I'm torn between sewers and abandoned hospital.
We can get some psychological fun in the abandoned hospital.
Yeah.
I think, like, if we get like a little bit of like psychological fun in there.
Oh boy.
The abandoned hospital makes more sense because, let's face it, meeting in the sewers would be the fucking worst.
Yeah.
All right.
Abandoned hospital, it's abandoned, so I mean, it's a perfect grounds to meet up in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can you smell the good kush? No, I can't. I can only smell shit. That's because we're in a sewer filled with shit.
All right, I guess we're going to the hospital.
Okay,
yeah, I guess
so
Otherwise, we have to say
first
something
of
like,
all,
hey, McSams, wake up and smell the crap.
Yeah.
so where's your? So anyway, Zapfino, you were talking about where your contact is.
They're in the old hospital.
All right, the
Old hospital. Okay.
one on Logan Street.
Yeah.
One on Logan Street.
Okay.
Right across from Paul Drive.
Oh,
Paul
Drive.
Drive.
Okay. Oh, I know where that one is.
Do you know anything else?
No. That's all I know.
Maggie mops some blood from his forehead. I'll do what I can for times, okay?
Thank you.
Goodbye. Bang! Well, this got grim as fuck. Okay. I made my way back down to my cluster of friends.
Hi.
Thankful that the gremlins existed to cause some sort of levity to this incredibly intense situation.
You know, Sam,
I
I'd offer you a
diagnosed her as
ride.
dead.
Ooh. Rest in pepperoni.
Sorry.
You know, Sam, I'd offer you a ride, but you're kind of too big. So
You hear like a choo-choo from the train, and then Licorice says, "There's a line that switches a few miles back, goes down to the. If we switch the tracks, it'll take us down to the hospital."
Okay.
I was thinking about just walking down the street, but that works.
I reached down and gave Sam's a gentle shake. Hey. 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 I'd ask if you're feeling alright, but you look like absolute shit.
Not dead yet.
No.
Unfortunately
God
not.
damn it. God damn it.
Don't say that just yet. The night's still young. Alright, come on, let's go. We got a train to catch.
Okay, I'm up.
I caught him as he, very nearly fell. He's taller than me, but it's fine. I've gone through police training. I'm fucking awesome. I'm Maggie O'Hara, and I'm a badass.
Yeah,
She could
self-love.
She could probably deadlift him if she needed to.
She could deadlift him if she
probably
needed
could.
to. 100% accurate.
Okay.
Definitely, 100%.
Alright, let's go. Apparently there's some kind of conspiracy, and the night is definitely not over.
Itty bitty Kit Kat hops on the back of the corgi as we move.
Yes.
She's
Right, I
completely
am saving
silent.
this.
Hoo boy. And so I guess we move on to the interior of the train.
That's dark. I like this.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I've saved the thing. It's going in the Discord, and now let us clear off our canvases.
Yes. Boop. Where's my... Oh. I thought I made a different layer, but I did not. That didn't happen. Oh well.
That's not a layer. This is a layer.
That's not a layer.
Now this is a layer.
That's not a layer, that's a spoon.
Listen.
Phoenix Rising has this whole thing that There's a reason why the hospital is abandoned. It's been said that it was overrun by the undead. Unfriendly, savage lot. They'll kill you in the second they see you, or at least try. But there is business in bringing the dead back to life. For a price, they bring someone from the other side. Let's just say it's not easy and it can easily go wrong. That's where the undead come from. Dealing with life and death, unsurprisingly, is totally fucking illegal. That's good. Which explains why we have fucking skeletons.
That would.
There we go.
I like that.
There we go.
That's very good.
So people bring someone back from the dead, and you get this font-based skeleton as well. Or do they
Yes,
come
it
back
all-
as a font-based skeleton?
That's a good question. Are the font-based skeletons just like a fucking mafia family, or like?
I mean, it
is
would
that
make
just what
sense.
happens?
I think so. Like if like a lot of them die, and then the current like leader brings them back.
Yeah, that you just become a part of the skeleton army.
There's a surprisingly high turnover rate with the undead skeleton army, because even though they keep coming back, like they keep like losing ribs and shit. Like, oh man, did a dog steal my rib again? And then they just collapse upon realizing, wait, shit, there go my ribs.
Yes,
Whoops, there go my ribs.
it's awesome.
But they still feel pain and they die. So.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Do you know
my rib is
this-
missing.
This angle is very dynamic. However, this now means we all have to draw out this dynamic below shot, and I
sorry.
hate you.
Yeah.
I wanted to show up the entire hospital.
You did a good job, but also fuck you.
Yeah. I T-posed into the sky so that all angles meant nothing.
Stop!
Maggie yells for Sam's to get the fuck down. Your ribs are broken.
Yeah.
Stop T-posing into the sky, you piece of shit.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes!
That
Yes!
Oh god!
You can't tell me what to do!
I'm at a 90-degree angle from the hospital, and I'm laughing.
Oh my god, guys! No! Vetoed! This didn't happen!
Yes, it did.
We're kidding.
You maniacs!
We're kidding.
God bless this channel.
Woo!
I love this so much.
That needs to be a skit or something. Just, you maniac, stop T-posing!
Hey guys, no! Stop!
Yeah, I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am
Vito!
I am T-Pose the Eagle.
I am T-pose, man. I assert my dominance at the hospital. Oh, my face is hot now.
Someone drop Puff T-posing at McSam's.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm the dominant one here. You seen my muscles?
I have the higher ground.
It's over, Puff. I have the high ground.
There he is. Right here.
Nani?
Nanny.
Nanny.
No, Yamate.
Well, looks like the sun
Yamaha.
is fine since he's T-posing at the top of the building. I don't know how he got up there.
Okay, let's see.
Can I draw McSam's like leaning on her shoulder?
Yes, I will
Yes.
make. You know what? Go for it, and I will. Oh no! I'm already pleased. Hooray! Shipping.
How dare you be pleased?
How dare you make these characters in love?
They're just so cute. I can't take it. I love
Ladies and gentlemen,
them.
your murder god.
Dude, McSam's is jacked.
He
Well,
is.
yeah, and then Maggie, for whatever reason, is much smaller than him, but can bench him. So I don't know what the fuck that says about
You could
Maggie.
just be a smaller person. You could have
Listen.
like the smaller, dense muscles, you know, like they're
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah.
Yeah. Maggie is dense. Sam's just jacked. They can probably both bench each other.
They could bench each other.
That's how you know it's a good relationship. You can bench each other.
If they were in a relationship, they would do this, but they aren't in a relationship. Damn it! Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Who you
Never!
think you're kidding? Baby, we can see right through you.
No, god damn it.
No chance. No way. Oh, Sam in love.
Draco de Mortem says
Yes.
the one strange thing they note while outside the hospital is that the flights on the top floor are still on, even though the owner has shut off the area years ago.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Would that be a little too obvious, or should they be in somewhere like the basement?
It's probably somewhere in the basement for
Alright, let me
for
erase
maximum.
these
Get
windows.
those lights off! Off! Get those lights
Yeah.
off!
Get
Yeah.
those lights off.
Also,
turn the lights off.
yeah. People are saying uptime's not up. Uptime is a program I run from my end, so if I'm not there, uptime is not going to be up.
Sorry, guys.
Oh wait, can I add that in right now?
No. Uptime is Deepbot, and I have it set up so it's only on my computer.
Oh, okay.
God damn it, now I have a saying my love stuck in my head, you fucker. How could you do this to me?
Damn, all our T-posing to a certain
Someone
dominant scared off
say
uptime.
no. It's too cliche, I won't say it, no.
No chance! No way! I won't say I'm in love.
Actually, the song I was listening to all day in preparation for playing Maggie was Love You Didn't Do Right By Me, because I'm a huge fucking nerd.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It fits the feels. It fits the feels.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a huge
Wait, was he wearing a hood? Was he wearing
a vest, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he wearing a overcoat?
No, he's just been wearing a vest. I found McSam's overcoat somewhere and put it on him, because he's probably in shock because he broke most of his fucking ribs.
Mm-hmm. And also, long coats are aesthetic.
Also, long coats are aesthetic, which is really, as you know, the most important thing in Internet City.
Aesthetic
Yep.
is fun.
Aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is why we're working at this crazy angle. Sorry, guys.
Yep. No, it's fine. I'm having fun with it.
You
It's fine.
did this to us.
You
Just kidding.
did this to us.
I'm not even drawing, so.
I don't make the rules, Sweaty.
Yeah.
You
I only
monster.
make the angles.
No chance. No way. I won't say it. No.
Hold on, let me redraw the angle of his head because like I know he was like leaning down, but like.
Oh! My Merity. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you for the 1 bit.
Merity!
Can we have that be an actual cover on IR with all the gremlins singing that backup for Maggie, refusing the factions and You know, a long time ago, like at the beginning of Internet Remix, we kind of had an idea for that.
Yeah, we did.
I believe it would have been Shyner singing it.
Yeah, it was gonna be Shyner. Maybe one day I'll do a thing when I've practiced more at singing.
Maybe. Anathema saying, I'm surprised he can even walk right after having his ribs fucking broken. I'm going by pulp novel rules where they get away with way dumber
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like they're fine as long as the story continues to run.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
please
now I
give us
have
the story, or else they will die.
Now I have to include some dramatic gremlin poses. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do
I will
this.
help with that. I got
Like, I think one of the pulp novels I narrated had someone, like, jump 4 stories out of a burning building on fire, crash on the ground, and then, next scene, they're fine to just have a towel around their shoulders.
I quit. I'm quitting Artventure. I'm quitting Internet Remix. I'm out. Goodbye.
Well,
Oh,
that's been our adventure,
Phil, he can
everybody.
be Maggie now, like he always wanted to be.
Hello.
Alright, I'm kidding.
Maggie O'Hara.
I'm getting rid of her. I
Okay,
can't seem
I'm
to get
gonna-
rid of her.
Hello, I'm Maggie O'Hara.
Oh no, she's too powerful!
She's too powerful. I had to get rid of her manually.
Okay, I'm adding in Puff here.
Oh, okay. Let me just get rid of that then. Oh, BGM, thank you for the 1 bit. And says, I'm sorry, but Ginyu Force poses done by the gremlins. Oh no.
No.
I will
no.
draw it. I love drawing the gremlins to be TBH. Like
Gremlins are fun.
Same. They're very cute.
Oh,
They
is
are very
Licorice
cool.
joining us now?
Yep, he is.
Sweet.
Yay! so many of them.
We
Just
outnumber
so
you
many.
now.
All right.
there's
We have
a
one
boy
very
decided to escape.
Is someone gonna draw in Kit Kat?
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as I.
I can draw in Kit Kat.
Oh, okay. Let me get rid of Kit Kat then.
God
We
fucking
approach St. Mary's Hospital.
Puff, what are you doing?
I will narrate it once I'm done drawing it with that.
Yeah. St. Mary's on the corner of Logan Street and Paul Avenue.
Yes.
Oh,
The idea that anytime that Puff would narrate, it's like this much deeper voice. Much deeper, much serious. That's what he hears himself as. Instead of just like being up here, it's... We approached St. Mary's Hospital. There was a smell of sulfur in the air. Just really dumb shit like that.
No, he'd be more dramatic. He'd be like, there was a smell of fire and brimstone in the air.
Brimstone and tree.
Yeah, everyone's booing me, but JoJo's the one who said it was next to Paul Avenue. So.
JoJo said that. JoJo, I'm so disappointed.
Oh, I only just
dead.
got that. I was just focused on the fact that I was like, street. Logan Street is a place in my
Wait a minute,
city.
hold on. Logan.
I'm so mad.
Oh!
God fucking damn
The
it.
fight was staged! Get over it! They both walked away with like 10 million bucks.
Oh god.
Yeah, if you're gonna boo anyone for the joke, boo me. Leave Alex alone. He did nothing wrong.
Alex
Yeah.
alone, folks.
Why are you booing me? I'm Alex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boo.
So-
boo
Unfortunately,
me.
for legal reasons, I can't
What?
color in the red cross on the hospital.
That's fine.
Is it like...
It's okay. I can work around that.
What?
Oh no, it's cute.
It's so cute.
That pink cross.
Oh,
you know,
God.
Yes.
The
It's
hot
so
pink cross.
vibrant.
You know,
That's so gross.
Fun fact, actually, because you're not allowed to like put the red cross in like the actual red cross on like in like fiction and stuff. They actually had to change the design for the character Valentine in Skullgirls, who originally had the red cross on her uniform. They had to change it to like a magenta cross.
I
That's
see.
weird.
Well, what
now
about
we-
a maroon cross?
I don't know.
A thought.
That's not a
Or
red
scarlet cross.
I do like the idea of that actually being lit up. I'm gonna. It's just. It's not. It's
Not hot
not
pink.
red.
Not red or hot pink.
We could
It's
go with
awesome.
this
Yeah,
color.
it's
What do
that.
y'all think of this?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Or do you want to roll with this color? It's not like...
There we go. This color. It's not quite red
It's
cross.
The
It's
like
like
a
orange.
scarlet color.
red orange.
That's clearly maroon.
What? Maroon's like
Maroon is the color that
this color. No, it's actually
What?
a little darker.
No.
No.
It's
I've
like
always
this
thought it's
maroon?
maroon. It's just
Maroon's
a dark red.
no, maroon's like it's like this color that I just scribbled down. No, this is
I
like
thought this was
my-
maroon for a long time.
no, like my high school colors were silver and maroon. Maroon is like this color here.
I see.
Your high school have maroon? That is awesome.
Yeah,
arguing
no,
there.
it wasn't awesome. It was very lame.
There, I found some fucking maroon and I put it in
There we go.
call.
If it makes you feel any better, my high school was silver and red.
Mine was teal and black.
Uprising, I swear to God, it's maroon!
Gold maroon.
It's maroon,
Wait,
ya
did
maroon.
Uprising chime in? Wait.
Uprising chimed in and said red. No, you it's maroon!
Okay, let's focus. We gotta actually tell a story here. Okay, so we've arrived at the hospital. God, there was a whole lot of lore people were making about like zombies or something, but I was drawing and I wasn't reading it. I'm sorry.
So basically, it's the skeletons are like it. Okay, so is it like the Baker family? Because now we're onto like the Baker family or the butcher, the Baker, the butcher.
It was
and
the
Baker.
six bakers who may or may not be rebranded from the 6th Street Butchers.
Okay, and so these
Don't
people
worry about it.
get brought back to life, but whenever like a person is brought back to life, they kind of like, I guess, there's consequences. They shed their skin, they become these skeletons.
Yeah.
That's about it. And they have like
Okay.
a big sense of like optimistic nihilism. Nothing matters, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. And then they're psychos, I guess.
Woohoo! Guys, please stop arguing about colors. Guys, please.
They're tearing this family apart.
You are tearing this family apart.
Tearing me apart, Lisa.
God.
Tearing me apart, Lisa.
Okay.
Killing me, Smalls.
Oh my god.
I just like that. This is like Alex's quote. It's not
This is-
fucking red, you piece of shit stoner.
Crimson. This is the hill that Alex is determined.
I googled maroon. That was the result for maroon.
Crimson!
I googled maroon. That is what popped up. Why does no one believe me that that's maroon?
Oh, I was just gonna color it in.
Okay, anyway.
This has gotten out of hand.
Christ. Okay,
Look at the
I'm
head.
just gonna.
It's gotten
try
it
to-
out of it.
Christ. Okay, okay.
Oh my God.
Guys, please, we need to actually start telling a story here.
Okay. Let's tell
Guys-
the story.
Let's tell the story. Okay, well, while I try to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here, I know we've arrived at an abandoned hospital, and I know that apparently there's going-ons in the basement, which is unfortunate because we're outside. So,
We'll draw that later.
yeah. I guess here's okay, so I guess we'll just get started and see where this goes.
Yeah, let's keep going.
So we arrived at the abandoned St. Mary's Hospital, known for its weird maroon-colored cross that definitely wasn't.
Let's not do this
Listen,
again.
don't you start with that maroon zone shit with me.
Oh my god.
This
is
is
why
the
we
hell I
can't progress
die
the
on,
plot.
Maggie.
This is why Maggie and Sam's can never be together.
Yeah.
They argue about colors.
It's not maroon, ya maroon.
Wait.
Oh my god, okay, I'm focusing. All was quiet. There was, of course, a dramatic wind billowing through, causing the various cracked open windows and broken shutters to creak and sway. It was creepy. That's what I'm fucking getting at. It was creepy as hell. My gremlin entourage and my incredibly battered, not attractive at all cohort, we made our way through the grounds. Well,
Right.
this place is as creepy as I remember.
It's
Great.
small, but I wonder how much of this building will actually be used.
I don't know. It can't be.
I mean, I imagine it was used. It was used back when it was like still open, but
Yeah. Like
And who's
now,
here?
I would think
now
so.
that like no one goes here except skeletons, probably not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you guys smell that?
what do you smell?
No,
It's,
What do
what?
you smell?
Pomegranates.
Pomegranates, huh?
It's like a
That's-
almost like a trail.
Oh,
Hmm.
I
that
can't
sounds
be the only one,
suspicious.
huh?
No, you're right. I smell it too. It's that's a little suspicious though to me.
I smell it too.
Well, let's take a look. As we walked, took a glance up. The sign is still on.
Yeah.
It's glowing neon, and why is the sign on?
That is a good question.
It's weird.
Backup generator. I don't know.
No, that was off about like 2 weeks ago. That's been off. Been off for a
Well,
while.
that's concerning. Alright, let's keep following this pomegranate trail, I guess. So we follow the pomegranate trail. Where does it lead us, chat? We are trying to get the plot going, okay?
Yes.
Should we just take initiative and take it to the basement?
I mean, I'd like to at least try to get a bit more of a scene out of this thing we just
Yeah.
spent 20
wait a minute, I
minutes
have an
drawing.
Oh yeah, that's right. We actually need to look around.
Yes!
Yeah.
The front door is closed. It's locked.
Maybe pomegranates, while a delicacy to gremlins, is also a vital ingredient to reviving the dearly departed. We do have to try to see if the chat has any ideas before we
Yes,
start launching
yes,
into
yes.
our own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
definitely.
To Kyle's jail cell. No.
No.
No,
This
not
is a
Kyle's jail
hospital, you
cell.
silly goose.
Yeah.
This
It
is
leads
a
you guys
hospital.
to a trap that leads to the skeleton lab in the basement. Okay. I like the idea of a trap, actually. That sounds fun.
That's nice.
The big differ is usually the constellation I default to.
That's
Into a
fine.
room full of glowing maroon, not red, liquids and stuff that smell like chloroform.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A trap for
I like-
gremlins. Oh, so like they lure the gremlins.
Ooh.
Maybe that could be
Alright.
how they got Kit Kat.
Maybe. Yeah.
Alright. So we made our way around the grounds, sniffing things out. I'm like, we gotta get something more out of this scene.
Yeah, we can just like
I'm like,
look around a little bit.
We could talk, I guess. I'm working on it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait, I got an idea.
Mhm.
Huh?
Hey! Psst. Over here!
Over where?
What?
Over there.
Where?
What?
We walk
Who's
into the
there?
side building that has the emergency thing. It's that.
It's called the
place.
emergency room.
The ER. Yes. Walk over to the ER section.
Over here!
Hold on, wait. Let me draw a little hand.
Okay, so there's a little hand.
Now, I don't know about you guys. That's not a normal sized hand.
Well, I'd seen a lot of little hands waving about back in my day, and they usually meant one thing. A gremlin with clues, because it's that kind of story.
All right.
Of course.
All right.
Can I say we go for it?
Alright, so we approached the tiny hand, and it, of course, very likely belongs to a tiny gremlin. And I'm waiting for the tiny gremlin to speak.
Hello. How are you?
Hi! Well, my name's Mint.
Oh no, that's fucking adorable.
The color, it matches. That's mint.
I did my best to keep my professional face on and not be struck into just a series of
JoJo
gushing
gremlin.
I don't.
ramblings about how cute this.
so cute!
Oh no.
Oh
It
my
was
god,
a-
you are so cute!
Oh my
Come here
god.
again, I'll rip your
I
arm
was
off.
grateful the gremlins were here to express my joy without me having to express it myself.
Alright, for enjoying gremlins.
So I see you noticed that I turned the lights on.
Yeah, I can
Nice.
see that. You were the one that did that?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I knew someone would know that it's not really normal for the lights to be on.
Well, yeah.
So I thought someone would come, and thankfully you did.
Are
Well,
you-
okay,
are
that's
you
good.
chained here?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Why are you chained here?
Thank you so much for noticing. Can you help me?
Yeah. I gotcha.
Hold on, I have keys.
As Puff. Puff.
It's not a
That's-
key, but it works.
Please,
No.
it's cutting into my wrists and it hurts really bad.
What,
Oh, no.
I didn't even put it to the chain. Oh, the chains are okay. Alright. Well, they didn't give me this file for nothing. Alright, well, just
Puff.
you know what?
Hang on. This is when I pulled a bobby pin out of my hair and picked the lock.
Oh.
Using my little known lock-picking skills that are from various things that I have
Yeah.
learned in my years.
Let me just
Don't worry about it.
Boop. Click. All right, there you go, kiddo. What were you? How did you end up here? This isn't a place for a gremlin.
I mean, I thought it was. I just smelled pomegranates and they smelled fresh and crisp and delicious, and so I followed it. And then it was black. All I saw was black, and then the last thing I remember is the smell of something weird. Like, it didn't really smell like anything, but at the same time it did. And next thing you know, I'm out here.
Well, that's ominous.
I was actually a lot more chained up, but I managed to chew through those.
Sounds like stinky knockout juice.
You got some impressive chompers there, kiddo.
That
I
chloroform,
smile and
huh?
it's just like
Oh, is that what that's called?
giant dragon teeth.
But that's adorable.
Oh my,
Well,
what
Do
big
it
teeth
again,
you
I
have.
swear.
So did you get any? Did you see anyone? Do you have anything for us? It's just a smell and blackness, and that's all you remember?
Any clues? Like,
Hey, Sam's, do you have another pomegranate on you? Maybe we can jog your memory.
Probably.
Do you really?
Hang on.
I happen to have some left over.
I reached into his coat. God, move.
Please,
Move.
I spam it.
Sorry, I think that was your ribs. Fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
God, fuck.
Sorry.
What happened to him?
He's.
Train crash.
You know what? Rough
Train
night.
crash? Oh, is that what
Rough
the noise was
night.
over there?
Snickers. What? Okay. All right. Here, Mint. We got a pomegranate for you. Is this, well, first of all, you're
Thank
probably
you.
hungry, but, is the
I'm
smell maybe
starving.
jogging a memory or anything?
Oh,
Guys, what does Mint remember, aside
Ooh,
from the smell?
here it comes. Plot progression.
We better see some plot progression.
yes.
Please.
Some people are saying do not trust Mint. Mint is a double agent gremlin. Mint chewed through the chains. Stop metagaming.
Stop metagaming.
Oh, that was someone telling someone else to stop metagaming.
Her divorced husband?
What?
Her divorced husband is
Wait,
gremlin.
Mint's? Well, first of all, gremlins don't have husbands. That's not how gremlins work, so I don't know. Okay, it's a joke.
We just kind
They're
of.
divorced. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone divorced husband could apply to in this scene.
No.
Well, we got a JK, so it's all good.
Mint remembers some tall, shady guy, a doctor that was drawing blood from Mint. She remembers
Ooh.
skeletons, lots of other gremlins, and screams.
Mint doesn't have a gender.
I like that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
They remember skeletons, lots of other gremlins, and screams.
And a tall, dark man drawing blood.
Well,
I do have some clue.
alright.
Well,
Hold on, let me get a pencil. Okay, we're gonna write this down.
oh yeah, take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
No, I already
Ooh,
have the
grem-
pencil.
Alright, cool. That
Gremlin
was
blood
fast.
is a
Alright.
reanimating
Okay.
agent. Shit, that's freaky.
Alright.
Oh, that would be
I
awful.
got it. So when I blacked out,
Mhm.
I woke up, but
Okay.
I was barely conscious, but I do remember a really tall guy. He was taking blood from me.
Okay.
It did not feel good. He
Taking
didn't
blood.
give me any painkillers or anything. It was painful.
Not
And
good,
then
okay.
I remember skeletons. I saw skeletons.
Skeletons.
And then I screamed. And I blacked out again. And then I was out here.
Now, hold on. Did you happen to see anyone else with you at the time? Maybe like other people in the same room? Because so far we've had 2 gremlins that have been targeted.
Well, I did see a tall baker's hat. I saw like 3 of them.
Well, that sounds at least familiar.
3 baker's hats. Tall
And
skeletons.
if you need help getting into the hospital, well,
Mint like sneaks behind the wall, and you guys follow, and they have chewed a hole in the handle of the door.
Excellent.
Ooh, damn.
Well, alright, that's extremely helpful, thank you.
you're welcome. I knew I couldn't get any use out of it because, I was chained.
Hey,
That's
come,
fair.
come with us. It's not
Really?
safe. It's not safe for for gremlins to be out on the streets like this,
It's
especially if
true.
there's a pomegranate, if there's a gremlin luring maniac out there.
It's true. Plus, at the rate we're going, we're gonna gather enough gremlins that we'll basically have a small army, so really, this could only benefit us.
Also, fellow gremlins, do ignore the smell of pomegranates no matter how tempting they are.
Oh, I
Because
caught
it
that
is-
from a long shot.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
we
not-
know,
it's
we know,
not-
we know.
I mean, that sounded like the most obvious trap I've ever heard.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem so obvious.
Yeah,
to
but-
us. We scavenge.
Yeah.
Now you just give Sam's a look. It's like,
It's only worked the
Okay.
first time.
what did you expect?
You privileged jolly green giant, you. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, I think that might. Actually, I think now that I'm hearing smells, that might be a really bad sign.
Fuck. You okay there?
You might have suffered a trauma.
Yeah.
If you start feeling sleepy, don't close your eyes.
Don't
Let him
go for-
talk.
no.
no, sir. It was Mister. Do not fall asleep. Keep talking to me.
Yeah, keep talking.
when's
Come
your
on.
birthday?
Hey,
What's your
hey,
favorite
hey,
color?
wake
Well,
up.
hold on, talk to me.
Well, okay. So the pomegranate trap, throwing rock triggered
What's
the
your
trap or
name?
something.
Do you remember your name? Do you remember how old
Sam.
you are?
Okay, here.
Sam's
what
like
is his name?
Sam's like late 30s.
What's your
That's-
favorite color?
Well, obviously green because I'm drawn in green every time.
You know what? Fair play. What's your favorite food?
Are you
Is-
okay? We can take you to an actual hospital that will help you.
You said the night was still young. I'm still here, so might as well.
Yeah, but you're really hurt.
Yeah, this
And?
is.
You got
I don't
the,
think
you got
there's
the first
an
aid
end
kit,
to
right?
this.
You
You're
got
really
the
hurt
first
and you
kit.
need help.
Yo, Puff, you got that first aid kit ready?
Of course. I mean, I've already patched up his head. I wrapped like his
Yeah,
ribs.
yeah.
I don't know. I can't really put
In
them
case
together.
anything goes wrong. In case anything goes wrong, you gotta be ready to.
I mean, of
There,
course.
patch up.
It's all under my trusty hat.
Nice.
Your hat holds so many secrets.
Oh, Victoria's Secrets.
That is not a thing I needed to hear from you, little guy.
No.
One second, guys. And
I feel like he doesn't get why that's risky.
Licorice runs back to the train, then comes back holding this dragging like a coal shovel behind him. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm only kidding.
Alright. Alright, so we patched up McSam some more. It's fine if we patch him up like a ragdoll enough. I'm sure the night will go just fine, and he will be fine, and everything is going to be
Yeah.
fine.
At the end, they're like, "You can't stop him!" Oh my God, it's a mummy! Run!
God, poor Sam.
You idiots!
Sams, you can't get too beat up. There has to be a dramatic kiss at the end. We have to give the people what they want.
Yeah. But at the same time, Abandoned Hospital has several medical supplies, so I'm imagining they're just like going through, stealing the shit to.
Yeah,
use to
just
keep
like
Sam
patching him up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay, let's get in there, let's see what we can find, and then let's go
Alright,
find out what the
saving
hell's
the
going
drawing.
on with this gremlin trap. Yep,
Then
save
the
the drawing.
is saved,
Alright.
and the people are deleted,
Ouch.
and the layers is cleared.
Except for
Yeah.
that one scribble.
That one scribble, yeah.
Oh shoot! My bad. Hold on.
Sure.
Let me just. It's gone. now.
There we go.
Nightmare Hospital color.
I knew I was gonna forget to delete it. It was just there.
Okay, Nightmare
Oh,
Hospital.
let's get some chilling creep music in here.
Oh, got it.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
First of all, how dare you? We're not doing that here. Get that out of here. If it's too much.
Alright.
Oh, I'm kidding. No,
Is
that's good.
something
That's
you're
funny.
not telling us, Jordan?
No, skeletons are spooky. And we're fighting. Nobody laughed at my joke. Never mind, it's not funny.
Oh yeah, we are fighting skeletons, aren't we? Ha ha ha!
I can't believe Moon just had flashbacks.
Yeah. No one laughed at my jokes. I'm gonna die.
And now the end is near. It's time to
face the final curtain.
The end is not near, mister. I can promise you that. Everything's gonna be fine.
Cry goes boom, gives 100 bits and says, at the end, have Maggie and Sam's kissing because his wounds caused him to finally drop and he needs CPR.
Yeah. Oh my God.
God damn it.
Now I'm just picturing
Step back, sister, as Puff proceeds to go into CPR.
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
What?
no, no,
Oh,
no.
wait, actually, I'm picturing at the end. I was actually conscious the whole time.
There we go.
You fucker.
Did I just hear some spooky, scary skeletons?
Yeah, whoever put that on,
Yeah.
how dare you.
We got a Cammy.
It's a Cammy!
Hey!
I'm tired as fuck.
Yes.
See, now we got an ambient. freaky jazz.
Alright.
I am so dead.
Whew, yes. Okay, so our heroes make their way through
This
the
is an
abandoned
elevator.
house. Gotta sketch in a Maggie.
I don't know what I meant to click. I meant to.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Okay.
That's we struggled to find medical supplies to start because you know if you put if the more band-aids you put on an injured person, the more fine they'll be according to anime.
Yeah, like
That's-
that's the law of RPGs. You just keep throwing healing items against them until they're good.
Yes, he's fine.
I've actually been hitting him with bandages this entire time, hoping that something happens.
And I mean, she stopped bleeding.
So I'm gonna put Maggie here, and she's still carrying Sam's, so Sam's should probably, yeah.
Oh crap. No, Layer, why are you above everything else? Go back. There we are. There we
We just
are.
introduced Mint, the JoJo gremlin.
Yes, we're progressively getting a fuck ton of gremlins.
Soon enough,
Only
there may
one.
be soon enough, there may be the Alex Gremlin, which is just me not doing a voice at all.
There can only be one, god damn it.
We have a skeletal system chart over here.
Good.
Yeah. So, previously loudspeakers, they said were chanting creepy things, but I prefer to have them chanting, the shin bone is connected to the...
Oh my god.
That's terrifying. Absolutely god awful.
Thank you for my life, Alex.
Thank you.
I love it.
Now where were we? The rib bone's connected to the...
Toenail. And it's just really bad about what bone's connected to what.
They don't even remember anatomy properly.
Toenail.
Oh, God, why are there creepy sprinkles everywhere?
Creepy
aren't
sprinkles.
Those are eyes.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I just put it in my
The eye bone is connected to the...
In the elevator lever. There are eyes inside on the elevator lever.
Oh, I just fixed something. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Okay.
I imagine like he gets a little bit weak at times and he like stumbles a little bit.
Oh no, my baby.
And then she has to like catch him.
Let me just
Yes,
like,
of
take
course.
these, like glowy yellow eyes out of here. They don't make sense.
Hmm.
There we go.
The flesh bone's connected to the skin bone. Thank you, that one shy guy, for giving us a bit and telling us this.
Yes, thank you so much.
Why would there be a plug next to an elevator shaft?
Oh my god.
I know.
Rex
What?
Ivan 9 says they're singing the X bone connected to the Y bone song as they're actually sewing bodies back together to res them.
Well, that's horrifying.
The result is not pretty.
That's
Oh.
great, but oh god.
That would be fucking awesome, dude! Oh my god!
Well,
That's
so we got some
terrifying.
Frankenstein stuff going on here now.
What?
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 What's up?
I said we got some Frankenstein level stuff going on down here.
I
Yeah,
guess.
they're reanimating bodies. Like, that's the whole skeleton thing, yeah.
That's true. So
I mean, I heard you the first time. They're like sewing together the bodies, and they're all the wrong places. Yikes!
Oof.
That'd be
Oh, wait,
terrifying.
fuck, that's supposed to be the eraser. Okay, there you go.
Why is everybody typing F in the chat?
Press F to pay respect.
Somebody said press F to pay respects. Oh
I see
my
what's,
god.
I see what's going down. Okay, move this up a little bit. There we
The
go.
hip bone is connected to the ass bone.
God, fuck me.
Good job, Alex. Good job.
All the lights are off in the hospital building except
Where-
the main light, like at like
There we
the
go.
top of the building.
I don't like this at all.
He's not
Fix
feeling
those
so
legs.
I can't draw anymore. I quit. Goodbye. I'm quitting
Oh,
art.
no.
I'm quitting
Please don't.
everything.
Please don't. I don't have the energy to help. Other than shading, because that's all I can do right now. My body is dead.
Me too. Okay, let's see here.
Were you just humming Feel Good Inc?
Fuck it.
Ryan, and maybe just me, but this blood eagling sounds a lot like T-posing, so...
No.
Well, at least it's not. I won't say I'm in love.
No chance.
Oh
No
my
way.
god,
God
why
damn
is our
it.
chat so dark today?
God, must be
Because-
the murder. must
Well,
be the
you
murder
see,
running-
we
running off.
opened up with Maggie kind of sort of torturing a dude,
Oh yeah,
so...
that's true. But Brian Croy Dragon says, well, might be better than them blood eagling someone, cutting someone's lungs out of the back, and okay, well, I'm not gonna continue.
Oh, don't even finish that. Please
Oh,
stop.
God. That's
Good
dark,
lord.
Brian! What the hell, Brian?
A plus for
Oh,
not
hell?
dumb,
Folks,
Brian.
remember that there are people who are a little bit squeamish about like.
Yeah,
graphic
please,
descriptions.
please remember.
We also
Violence.
have
Stop
children here.
Get some
Yeah.
help.
Just be a little careful, be a little mindful of it.
Yep.
Stop it. Get some help.
Please consider getting...
Please consider Christ.
Can we get some lights in the lantern?
That's so cute. It's like a little like train light.
Yeah.
Toot, toot.
Little itty bitty conductor
I like that
girl.
you're just carrying a shovel with you.
I
I
lost
picked it up, man. I
He
I-
grabbed it.
Got him,
Yeah,
got him,
that's
got him, got
awesome.
him.
He's not feeling so good. And he's got bandages on his head.
I don't feel so good, McSams.
Stop.
Stop that?
Boo.
Boo.
Okay, there we go.
I feel great. Fades anyway.
Oh god. Wow,
I
Sam's is
feel
feeling
Don't you, Thanos! I craved this. Middle fingers.
Spider-Man,
Sam's is feeling-
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
I gotta get the other gremlins in here as well.
Things are getting
yeah.
pretty dark. I don't feel good,
I don't
Mr.
feel good,
Stark.
Mr.
Look
Stark.
out.
There goes the
Oh no,
Spider-Man.
there goes the Spider-Man.
I forgot where to
Yeah.
go next because I forgot the lyrics and then I remembered them and then I said them. Haha.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Catches thieves just like flies, webs them up, eats those guys. Hey, wait! Don't do that, Spider-Man.
Oh no.
Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web?
From a web.
No, he
No,
can't.
we can't.
He's a pig.
He's a
Look out.
Look out, it's a
Spider
spider.
Pig.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
And there was much rejoicing.
I have been thoroughly serenaded.
We were happy
I'm
once.
content. No, I will die.
And then we launched back into this incredibly dark story.
Yep.
Yeah, that's us. No, baby.
You know it, baby.
This hospital is run by a Mr. Bones. He loves referring to his experiments as his wild rides.
I'm not dying.
That's what he calls his ambulance.
God.
His getaway
I'm not
ambulance.
dying.
Yeah, this is my wild ride! And it zooms off, but it goes at 1 mile an hour. Yet the police will never catch him because he just keeps driving for several years.
Okay.
So Cry Goes Boom says, okay, to fix the creeps we have, just open a door to find a ton of captured gremlins that are actually super adorable and just think this is some weird innocent game.
I like
Or-
this.
I like
They would
this.
be led into a large empty room, all except an assembly line that is shipping out a strange drug that was made with gremlin blood.
Ooh.
All of them being made by gremlins and skeletons.
Whoa.
Oh no.
I like the idea that they're capturing gremlins for the sake of
I like
using them for
capturing-
something.
I like
Yeah.
catching gremlins too.
Hoo boy. Although once again we're not in the place of action.
We're not there
Yep.
yet.
Yeah, we're
We're
not
Yeah.
there yet.
Come on.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
folks. We gotta have little gremlins on meat.
How does that fix the creeps? That makes it worse. No, it's cute because at least the gremlins are cute.
Also, can we make the line art on our lovely Sam's McSam's a little darker?
Yeah, he's kind of fading
kinda
away.
Set the
I
set the
feel so
layer.
good.
He's
Set the layer to the
actually.
left.
He's actually.
Actually, I don't feel so good.
Oh
I
no.
got it, I got it.
Let me also erase the background behind our plucky crew.
Fucking
Lucky.
crew.
Our daring heroes.
Lucky.
Yep.
Yes. Oh fuck!
also-
I haven't
Our
drawn
dashing
yet.
protagonists.
Is the corgi continuing to come with us in these scenes, or did we park
Yes.
the corgi outside? Okay, just wanted to know.
The corgi is 100% coming. This is very important.
I don't know how many people we can get out of this corgi, but
It's just Puff.
Is it just
Yeah.
Puff at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, slaps the top of the corgi. This bad boy can fit so many gremlins on it.
Yes.
Dear God, thank you for my life.
Because I know we had Snickers on it at one point. Is Snickers also just walking on her own?
I'm attached to a leg.
No, that's I think that's Kit Kat.
Oh, that's Kit Kat.
That's Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Having
is
now become functional enough to catch on to the fact that Sam's McSam's is very injured.
Oh.
Hey there, buddy. How you doing? See, I'm
Seems like she's
alive.
not in shock anymore.
Yeah, that works out great.
Whoops.
Oh, Phoenix Rising says, oh, maybe in that room? That's where you meet the big bad guy of the episode. A hooded man counting up his money casually when Maggie and Sam's interrupt him by walking into the assembly line drug room, and then followed by 100 bits.
That sounds great. However, we're at the point of the episode where if they meet the bad guy, they're gonna have to end up being captured or something to raise the tension. It's the only way.
We're only
Actually,
about
I
halfway
like
through the
that.
stream.
Yeah. Actually, I'm good with that. That sounds great.
That
Let's do
sounds
that.
fun. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So we got to get through this scene and then
Ouch.
have our little confrontation. Just fuck. What the fuck am I doing? It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I can draw. I went to
Yes, you
art
can.
school. End my life, please.
Not if you and mine first.
No.
Never mind. Never mind. Bad joke.
Okay. Poor Puff. He's concerned. He has a concern.
Concern.
Got a little Snickers walking.
Snickers is
so
just pissed. She's just
She's
pissed.
so
Yeah,
ready.
she was having a good day, and then this happened.
And then all
Now
this bullshit
somebody-
happens.
God,
And now
Mondays, am I
somebody's
right?
Capturing gremlins.
God.
I mean, she may have been working quadruple shift at the same time, but she was getting tips.
It's true.
Right?
She was. Okay, I think we finally have our scene here. So, as I choke over here, well, I, like Sam's McSams, am dying. So, it's over for me.
Oh no,
Without
Kristen doesn't feel
Sam's-
good.
Without Sam's being able. That's true. Maggie did just use her last bullet. Ooh.
It's okay. I got a shovel.
We should just have them be surrounded by skeletons. That
Yeah.
solves this problem.
That solves the problem.
Yes, perfect.
We walk around the corner. It's just, I think we're not alone. How can you
Yes.
tell? I don't know. There's a lot of rattling and shit.
Sounds like somebody's playing a
Okay,
xylophone.
Someone's gonna have to start adding the skeletons. Really, we should start narrating because it's already 9:30. So
Oh, I
Yeah.
put the skeletons in there already.
what?
The skeletons are like the eyes are in the scene. Like they're.
Oh, spooky. I like it.
Okay.
Spooky, scary.
I like how
Skeletons.
there's like drilled holes in the walls where where the human body posters are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you guys
drill
start narrating. I'm
bone's
gonna do
connected
something
to
creepy.
the drywall bone.
Okay, keep talking, people. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm adding something creepy.
If you're the only female police chief in Internet City, you're used to being watched. It's uncomfortable, but a fact of life. This, however, was, well, okay, it was about as creepy. Everything's the worst when you're a woman in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, and just everything's the worst.
Yeah.
But this was pretty fucking creepy. There was some attempt at a nursery rhyme going on over the loudspeakers, which frankly I was amazed Mint hadn't mentioned before, because, well, this rendition of this particular nursery rhyme was memorable, to say the least.
The poster bone's connected to the top of the wall bone.
What? That's not. I'm not sure what annoyed me more, the quality of the loudspeaker or the fact that they clearly didn't understand human anatomy.
The hip bone's connected to the shoulder bone.
There was only, naturally,
I know that.
given the atmosphere, there was only one thing to say in this situation.
Fuck.
I don't like the looks of this.
Of course.
What does it look like?
I'm gonna pretend that was some snappy quip about how I never liked the look of anything. Come on, Sams, get with it. You said you were gonna be with me on this.
Somebody's wake his ass up.
Yeah,
We'd
we'd been picking up bandages along the way and just sort of throwing them on McSams in a desperate hope that maybe he'd get it together.
But I do have something that could possibly help.
Alright, what do you got, Puff?
Puff pulls out an EpiPen because you know
Oh!
they're
Those
loaded
are
with
for allergies,
adrenaline.
dude.
Oh god!
They're also loaded with adrenaline, aren't they?
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, that's where they're
But you
EpiPens.
shouldn't use one of those when you're not freaking.
Yeah, no. Let's
Okay.
save it.
Put it
We'll
away.
use it. We'll use it if he needs. We'll use it if we need to run.
I've been wanting to use the EpiPen for a while. Okay, fine.
Yeah, where did you get that?
Kit Kat.
I didn't let him have it.
I have a first aid kit. I carry everything.
It's the 1920s, 30s, 40s. Did EpiPens exist?
Wait, did
I don't
EpiPens
know.
exist? Hold
I
on.
don't think
Probably not.
so.
I'm
feel
pretty
like-
sure they didn't. I think it would have been just adrenaline shots, straight up.
Yeah.
Can I give him an
Kit Kat,
adrenaline
like
shot?
Kit Kat in a fit of desperation, and now that she's out of shock, I feel like she'd like climb up on him and start shaking, like.
It's just like
Hold off. We'll
bite
see
the hell
if.
out of him or something.
No, yeah, hold off.
I'll bite him.
I had to give it some. I gave it some time. If Kit Kat had it back together, maybe she could wake him up. God knows I couldn't.
Does she wake him up though?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, that's
Need some
creepy.
water? I think I have some.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
So,
I don't like
Oh, that's
that.
creepy as fuck.
Oh fuck, that's.
Oh.
I only just noticed it. That's really freaky.
so
Oh.
I know it looks like
Thank
we're all
you.
doing this this big badass pose, all looking in that one direction. Does anyone else notice creepy corner and ceiling vent man back there?
Creepy quarter.
I'm sorry. What?
Ceiling vent man.
Creepy corner and ceiling vent man. Yeah, they're right there.
We didn't really get the. This was of course, given you know the case of drama that follows us wherever we go. That's all we really got out. It was at this point that we were surrounded by skeletons.
Oh,
Dun
man.
dun dun.
Who wants?
We need to move.
Fuck. I did try. I tried. I pulled out my gun, but I was out of bullets. Shit. I scrambled to reload. Got. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember all your various names. The shovel, go for their knees!
I got you! Clunk! Licorice kneecaps the two guys standing behind the corner.
That's right, go for their kneecaps. We've established that they're very weak.
Clank.
And they're just screeching.
There's
Oh, this is.
this
spooky
this
shit.
had officially become a different genre, and I wasn't liking it.
And then Licorice like kicks off the wall like Mario. And
Yes.
like whacks the creepy ceiling vent one by the neck, and like the head drops down right behind like Kit Kat.
Oh god.
Clunk.
All right, everyone get behind me.
Puff proceeds to pull out the gun that he had last time, and, you know, to no one's surprise, it falls apart once again.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Dude.
And
Well, I
unfortunately, we were surrounded, and I don't know. I guess that's when we cut. I don't know. They capture us somehow.
Oh
Yeah.
I only got one shovel.
I got the three of them, and then like we turn, and behind the camera there are way more skeletons.
Well,
I only
And
got
they're all
three.
like giggling and like hissing and stuff.
well, fuck. And that's where we're gonna take our break. Yay! Does
Alright.
Maggie have a revolver? She has a revolver.
Yeah.
It's the 1920s, 20s, 30s, 40s. She has a revolver. But yes, we will be going on break. We will return in just a bit.
Alrighty.
Good.
And
Bye. Hello and welcome back to Artventure Noir, a thing where we tell a noir story, kind of, except it's quickly becoming some kind of like survival horror noir. Anyway, we're gonna be telling you guys a story where we last left off. Detective Sam's McSams and Police Chief Maggie O'Hara had just been captured by some skeletons. And I was indeed looking at the chat, and I saw some of you suggested there was a brain control room. So the question here is, do we start in the brain control room, or do we stick Maggie and Detective Sam's McSams in a cell so they can have some proper, like, stuck together time? Do we want to go straight for drama, or do we want everyone to be stuck together for a while? It's up to you. In the meantime, I guess we'll make scribbles.
Mm-hmm.
We've
In the
switched
meantime, I guess we'll just do the thing.
Wait, what are we doing? What happened?
We're waiting. Stuck together. There's one for stuck together. Straight for drama. Put him in a cell. So, have you guys ever wondered what cereal tastes when on hot chocolate? Probably tastes. Oh, I hate cereal, but if you like cereal, it'd probably be good. Cells. Oh, that's true. A cell would give time for a villain monologue. It could be a cell and a mind control thing.
I swear to God, get your Ridley ass out of here.
There's so many votes. I'm not sure which to pick, honestly.
Don't worry, Alex.
Look, it's me.
I think for drama reasons, let's get them stuck together.
Let's get them stuck
I
together.
like the idea of getting them stuck together.
We're just in a cell for the moment. Okay, guys, I looked away while I was looking at the chat, I was looking at the chat, focusing on the answers, and I look back, and suddenly this shit's here. I look away.
It's me.
For
I'm
one,
Kermit, and I'm dead.
I look away for 1 fucking minute, and I turn back, and this is the shit that's happened.
Tammy, I love it.
I'm dead, Kermit.
I diagnose you as dead.
Finally, that's all I've wanted my entire fucking life.
Okay.
Ew.
Thank you, Alex.
What if a Saw-style scene where no, I'm not doing.
We're not doing Saw-style.
No,
I refuse.
No.
I freaking refuse.
Maggie and Sam's get tied up back to back. Yes. Okay.
I like that.
we're
That's
doing
better.
that. Yes,
Alright.
that is good. But then after that, we're moving into the mind control thing. We've already decided, guys. It's too good of a suggestion.
good.
We already
Too good
know
to
what.
pass up.
We already have ideas. It was very good.
Okay,
guys,
let's do
okay,
it. Stop it.
seriously, guys, I want to get on with the story.
Okay,
Stop.
Okay. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Okay, this is the reinforced glass door.
Wait.
Oh,
Have
and
we,
are they gonna be
have we
like
established
here?
that they got captured, or?
Yeah.
Yes, we established
Are
that they
they
got
sitting
captured.
here inside and looking
Yeah,
out
I-
here, or are they sitting in here and looking
Yeah,
at the
what's
bad guy out
the
here?
direction
They're
here?
sitting looking. They're inside of the window.
So inside, so they're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
our lovely people are here, and then our bad guys here. Okay, cool. Can we make that gate clear? If it's gonna be clear, can it be a little bit lighter?
Yeah, it's got to be more opaque.
It's gotta be
for
lighter.
sure.
Yeah,
There
there
we
you
go.
go.
I mean, less opaque.
Well,
Less opaque,
Yes.
more clear,
Yeah.
whatever.
Make
I
it
know how words
200%
work.
opaque.
I know how words work. I'm a
Completely
writer.
black. Okay, got it.
Listen, I've never messed up any words in my life. I am a writer, and
Oh wait, is our bad guy this person?
Yeah, here's
No,
a,
this is,
so.
that's McSam's.
Oh,
wait,
no,
no,
we're
too big,
here.
too big.
Yeah.
They're sitting in
No,
here.
on the other side of the window.
Yeah, other side of the window. There you go.
And they should be like sitting down. So Maggie, they're tied back to back, JoJo. So you gotta move.
So like he'd be right here.
Alright, gotcha.
Yeah, start there. There you go.
Did we discuss what the mind control process was yet? They just strap you in and then they chant madness in your ear like the mind bone is connected to
Yes.
the finger bone.
Finally, I haven't drawn little gremlin Kit Kat in forever.
Okay. So let's draw some
Scary skeleton over here.
scary skeletons. So our bad guy is a skeleton, but while we're waiting, folks, what font is the name of our skeleton? Comic Sans is not an option.
Neither is that Fino.
Can it be Impact? Can it be Impact?
I'm asking the chat. Impact is a very good one, but I feel like Impact would be like the big burly like henchman skeleton. He'd be a buff skeleton.
Impact only pawn in
No,
Game
it's
of
not
Life.
Papyrus. Broadway, Joker, Cambria is a nice one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I love going in Cambria.
Calibri.
Calibri.
He's the goon.
Yeah.
Rockwell.
Yeah.
Cranium.
Candy Grant. Candy Grant for Impact. Candy Grant for Impact. Impact like candy.
Courier. Bro,
Kit
he's
Kat sitting by her, dude. She's not
Chiller.
happy.
Chiller.
She is an upsetty Piscetti.
Oh, Cry goes boom. Give a recommendation. Wait, they took the gremlins to use them, and they must be saved.
Oh, well.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
god,
so let
just
me
to
clear
add
it
to
out.
the drama. Sam's and Maggie
Woo!
break out, they rush to go help the gremlins, and then Sam's gets stuck in the fucking mind control chair. This is getting more elaborate though, which means we're
Yeah.
definitely gonna end up with a cliffhanger at this rate.
Yeah, we need to keep this short, chat, because I have no idea if we're coming back next month.
Yeah.
Then we can come back with a bang.
Like I definitely like to continue this, but at the very least we don't know when, so you could be waiting for a while.
But there's also an idea. Mint betrayed you and set you up. She played her part perfectly.
Ooh.
Is
Well,
this
it
the accepted thing of like the gremlins got taken?
I I don't know.
I don't
I
know
guess
either.
because I know we were trying to go with the mind control thing. So if we were trying to save the gremlins, then
Unless like both of them got resolved at the same time, but that doesn't feel very satisfying.
yeah. So I think
Yeah, okay then.
I'd say
Yeah,
let's
I
get the gremlins in there, and then.
plus the gremlins have already been kidnapped once.
Yeah. So let's just keep him in here.
Yeah.
We can easily just take the gremlins from your corpses.
Oh dear.
Oh, gross. I love it.
I love him. Okay, so we
Gross,
need to pick
I
a
love
name.
it.
I like Calibri? Was that
Calibri?
it?
Calibri. Ooh.
Calibri.
Y'all mind if I
Calibri.
take Calibri?
Yeah, that's fine.
Please.
But we're not starting yet.
Yes,
we
yes,
still
of
gotta
course,
finish
of course,
drawing
of
the thing. Like, please don't start. I am not
Oh no
ready
no
at
no
all.
no 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 no! That's. That'd become
I love him.
Fucking this. Okay.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Oh my god.
Him.
I'm
It's
figuring out
he.
a voice for Calibri.
Oh my god, it he.
Yeah.
I love him.
Wait, I've got the perfect voice for Calibri. Hi everybody, I'm Calibri.
Stop it.
Hey, everybody. I want to take your gremlins, take over the world.
I'm gonna take your gremlins. Not guilty. Okay.
I'm quitting.
Thinking of
That's
a
what he
voice
sounds
for
like when he
Calibri.
dies.
All right, I have an idea.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm very excited.
Okay, so the motive for Calibri, what is?
Oh, right.
What exactly?
Yeah, what is the motive for Calibri? Why has he kidnapped our heroes? Why is he about to put one of them into a mind control machine? Why is he taking these gremlins to make this,
Wait a minute, who does he put into the mind control first?
Sam's McSams is going.
Sam's McSams is the right. We've already made this decision.
Because he's already weak. He's weakened by his earlier attack.
It's just the right choice.
His mind, yeah.
Yeah.
His mind can't handle it.
And what if the rope hurts his ribs?
Oh no!
Oh,
my
no.
poor baby.
I'm sorry, sir, but you have a major owie.
Oh, dude, he.
Well, that's too light.
Licorice is pissed.
Licorice is
Licorice
displeased.
fucking pissed.
Yeah, Licorice is fucking pissed. Adults only.
I am somewhat livid.
I am somewhat angry.
I'm sorry, but I love how this is looking. Look at his shadows, his light.
Yes, it's looking
Look
very
at him.
good.
Oh my
It
gosh.
he.
Oh, I'm gonna love this one. Ooh.
It he.
Oh my gosh. Draco de Mortem donated $10 and said, so just to piss our lovely duo off, as a suggestion, the man in charge of all this is Maggie's previously dead ex-partner who was brought back by the Mafia of the Damned.
I like that, but Split's not here to play Leon.
Yeah, that's the only
Split's not
issue.
here, so
That's a cool idea, but we
I
can't.
love it, but we'd have to like we'd have to do that at a time when Split is available.
I'm here. No kidding. Maybe we finally found out what happened to the dad.
yo, all right, fuck it, yo, it's me, I'm Split. Hi, yo, fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
Fuck
it's my
off,
brother.
Alex.
Are you throwing shade right now? Is that what's happening? Is that shade?
I think he's throwing some major shade.
I'll kill you!
You took a nice
It ain't
big cup
shade
of
if
tea and
it's true.
spilled it.
Wow, he spilled that tea all over everywhere. Hot
The
damn.
tea is piping hot today, sis.
The tea is so fucking hot.
Listen, Split would do the exact same thing to me.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's true,
He
he
would.
would.
Yeah, he would. It's a broom closet. There's brooms. I know that you're not going.
Alex's evil laugh, that's the skeleton's laugh.
Stop it. That's not allowed. Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.
That's out of.
That's
the
Oh my god!
I like to think that Snickers would be like standing on top of the fucking corgi, just staring the skeleton dead ass in the
Oh,
eye.
yeah, that's
You're
right.
just like,
Well, there's gotta be a
Snickers
point
don't
where
give a
Snickers
fuck.
gets kind of scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
she hides it with her anger.
she hides it with
That's
her
the thing.
feisty-
She's always scared. She just hides it with anger. Yeah.
Oh,
I
is the
mean-
corgi scared?
Yeah.
Oh
You monster, you scared the corgi.
no! I'm gonna have to draw Puff like clinging to the corgi, looking upset. How could
Yeah.
you upset the good boy?
Tallulah, Cammy voices Cammy voices Maggie's father, but I don't think he is allied with the undead mafia. I think he's like the opposition.
He's crazy cop man. He wouldn't ally himself with. He would unless there was like a crazy ass reason for him to. I doubt he would align himself with mafia.
Yeah.
Just because he was originally a cop himself.
Aww.
The corgi is so sad.
I elect that we name the corgi Daniel.
Ah!
Daniel!
That was hilarious. I love it.
Oh no.
I love the new dog design.
Yeah. The corgi shoots his omega beams.
Yeah, those are certainly omega beams. That's the
Corgi shoots his omega beams.
Oh god!
Pachoo! Now die for Darkseid!
Okay. But yes, we moved on here. What's Calabri's motivation?
Calabri's motivation. So we know the ultimate plan is to take over the city, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, the escape from Sam's headbutts the villain during the brainwashing and steals a gun before releasing the others. That's a good idea, but we have a plan.
We have a plan.
We have a plan, guys. We're sorry. We're sorry we've taken the wheel from you for drama.
Yeah. We're executive vetoing some of your suggestions.
I'm sorry.
But don't worry, you'll like what we have in store.
I think Calibri is trying to purge humanity of their constricting skin. The baker, the butcher, and the candlestick maker were tests to see if Sam's was worth it to be patient zero.
Woo!
The skin bone's connected to no bone.
And you'll be next!
Or
You're
maybe
next.
what if,
Did I get a message?
let's see, I had this idea, but I want to see what we get from them as well. Because, like, I guess, like, the sort of idea that I had was that... So, we know that, oh my god, why am I blanking on names? Our Scarlet friend over here has...
Maggie?
Yes, yeah, Maggie. I kept wanting to say Rudy for some reason.
Rudy!
Like, Rudy or Judy. Something with an Udi in it, you know?
Like a booty?
Yeah. like Maggie busted a lot of the plans before, and Sam's was just like recently fired. If it were to be a cover-up that because Sam's was fired, he would shoot Maggie, it would get the police off of their tail, and thus they could continue taking over the city.
So it's like he's a jealous ex-cop.
Oh god.
They're using him. They're using him.
Oh god, they're using him.
Which would be
So-
an interesting motivation.
I drew Snickers. She's upset.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
So let's see here. Are there any other suggestions, or could be mine?
Hold on.
Well, I really liked the patient zero suggestion, but I also like the revenge suggestion here. Okay.
We could go both together. Like after
trying to
he kills Maggie, turn him into
Like,
patient zero.
yeah.
Ooh.
He
Just like
uses McSam's as an experiment, and then if Maggie's body gets found, he can say, yeah, it was totally McSam's.
That's true.
The cops won't question it because he's an ex-cop himself.
That's
They don't
true.
trust ex-cops in that
All
community.
this time, they've been letting McSam's in for shipping. Little did they know this relationship was extremely unhealthy, and God, this just got really sad. Okay, After some monologue made with Sam X and Maggie moment, the skeletons leave them after they're failing to brainwash McSam's into Agile, and they take some gremlins with them and escape to set up shop somewhere else, but through the ending can happen. We have a plan, so now that we've got this guy's motivations, I think we are ready to go.
Okay.
Okay, so this wasn't the first time I'd been stuck in a cell with Sam's McSam's, and it probably wouldn't be the last. Couldn't say I was particularly happy this time, though. This was admittedly the first time we'd ended up in a cell because we'd been thrown in by a bunch of living skeletons, / zombies, / whatever the fuck that thing was with 3 heads. That was pretty interesting. Whoo boy. My gremlin friends seemed upset, to put it mildly.
I will. I gotta shake it over here. I'll bust up in this lock. We're all gonna die.
Oh, good.
Right now.
Oh, good. Evil laughter.
Tap.
Ew.
Ah. So this
Now,
is
correct me if I'm wrong.
Sam's.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but did that just guy say it's tap, tap, tap out loud?
He did say tap, tap, tap out loud.
My kind of villain.
So, this is the Sam's, McSam's. I've heard a little bit about you so far.
Okay, so I'm not facing a window. Somebody tell me, scale of 1 to 10, how much of a bitch does this guy look like?
Definitely like a
Well, like
15
12.
on the bitch scale.
Got it,
He's
got
a
it.
skeleton.
Okay.
Kit Kat just like does a little like neck movement with her hand, like sort of like cutting motion, but it's like, nah, he's a bitch. he knows what it means. He's been with Kit Kat long enough to be like,
He's
oh
empty.
yes, a bitch.
You know, he's empty.
He sounds like he's about to monologue.
Guys.
Big words for two people that are tied up next to the Lollipop Guild. Listen.
I mean, we've been in worse situations.
Fuck.
I'll share a lollipop where the
Guys.
sun don't shine.
I told you, I'll do it.
Guys.
Being interrupted. Now, you've been ruining some plans of mine. And to be frank, it's made me angry. Not an angry to smash things, but an angry for plot and not plot as in detail. And I thought to myself, how do you fight fire? And to answer that, you fight fire with fire. Now, what you may not see in the corner of the room, there's a helmet. I want one of you, the little ones, to take it and put it on the tall one's head.
Kit Kat immediately like goes all offensive.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something? I couldn't hear you over the
He's
bitch,
being,
bitch, bitch, bitch,
he's
bitch.
being, he's trying to be threatening.
So what else is new?
God, these people.
You do realize none of them are going to go get the helmet, right?
Oh,
Unless, I don't know, one of them happens to be a traitor as the chat has suggested.
Ooh.
you see, that's where you're wrong. Mint, grab the helmet.
Mint looks at everyone. Looks back at, what was his name again?
Calibri.
Calibri.
Looks back at Calibri.
Grab
And
the helmet.
But they,
I'm not going to say it again.
Oh no. Kit Kat looks over at Mint, like,
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Hey, are you
Yeah.
mistreating gremlins? Because as you know, that is a class 5 offense. What the fuck are you doing?
That's the worst form of illegal.
That is the worst
Oh.
form of illegal.
As if everything else we've been doing hasn't been illegal.
Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of concerns, but as you know, gremlins cause a deep emotional bond very quickly, and if you have befriended a gremlin, it is deeply illegal to abuse them, which I am
I'm-
getting a feeling
I'm
here.
aware.
Mint, you don't
Yes.
have to listen to him. We're gonna get you out of here.
There's a very special part about them that you don't quite know. When you were to tickle a gremlin, they leave behind little remnants that are just perfect for reanimation.
What the fuck? Excuse me.
Why
What?
do you think that there are skeletons just wreaking havoc among the city?
You know, I just there's a lot of weird things in this city.
I assumed it was just a really edgy phase.
Yeah.
No.
So what you're saying is it's not a phase, Mom.
No. It's certainly not a phase. It's a phase in our plan, but it's not just something that will come and go. It's permanent.
What have you been doing to the gremlins?
please don't make me.
Oh, isn't
What are
it
you doing
obvious?
with them?
and then
We've
Mint
been
starts
tickling
to
them.
move without control of their own body.
What? Mint, what are you doing?
Mint,
Can't.
grab the helmet.
What are you?
Mint starts
How the
Hello,
fuck are you
friend
doing
over
that?
here.
with
been-
resistance over toward the helmet.
Our little friend Mint over here has been a very nice tool in my plan.
You see, how do you gain the trust of a gremlin?
Pomegranates mostly.
Pomegranates.
That and more gremlins. We have her chained outside. Gremlins come, and it just so happens that they were followed by two, not only tall but very useful people.
Mint grabs the helmet and starts crying
Now,
and
Mint,
walks over to Sam's.
put it on his head.
Kit Kat like crawls on top of his head and like just latches herself onto frickin' Sam's McSam's head like.
And if any of you intervene, I will personally have our friends come in and take the orange one first. And is that something that you want?
I have no choice.
Good. Now strap him in. We'll turn the machine on.
Please, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to. He's gonna make me hurt you if you don't move.
Cut it out. Look.
You seem resistant.
You know, you should really cut it out because, as you know, I am the chief of police. There are reinforcements coming that I cannot even begin to list the amount of ways which this is illegal.
Your reinforcements aren't coming. I've made
Yeah,
sure
they
of
are.
that. Well, a good 15 minutes ago. Now, I don't know how else to put this, but what's going to happen next will be uncomfortable for you, McSams. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Quick, get the hell out,
I'm
I'm
holding.
distracted. Meanwhile, Kit Kat is literally still just clinging on to frickin' Sam's McSam's head.
I think he's gonna make Mint like bite her or something to make her come off.
Maggie is trying to, kind of reaching around, trying to get at like her pockets. She's definitely got multiple knives.
Yeah.
Hey, do you still carry the pocket knife in your back pocket?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Sir,
do that
I
if I were
don't believe I can because
Do
there's
what?
another gremlin on top of his head.
Look,
right
it's just
there.
we're
I
so
know you-
close, and I cannot help it. We're so close. I'm just, you know, I can't resist him, really.
Kit Kat looks confused.
Sir, you see, I don't think I really
Maggie manages to get the pocket knife and starts to
Yep.
pull it.
Okay.
I can't really put it
Okay.
on his head because there's another fellow gremlin on his head. I
And
can't.
you
What?
will. Put it on.
Kit Kat, please! I don't want to hurt you. It's gonna be bad if you don't move.
So, hey, before you continue the monologue, little bitch boy, tell me at least one thing. What's your name so we can put it in the obituary tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, good one, McSams. Good one.
You'll certainly be meeting someone soon. Well, tell them that Calibri sent you. Put it on his head. Now, I'm going to...
I'm sorry.
Tell him
And then,
yourself.
Mint just like bites Kit Kat's arm with their big dragon teeth, and then like rips it like an alligator.
Oh,
They don't rip her arm off. They just rip like a big chunk of skin off.
Oh God, that's still horrible.
Oof.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
And then they put the helmet on.
I guess I'll leave you to it. This
It
ship
is at this
became
moment that
an
Maggie
house.
manages to cut them free.
The doors are locked. I'll leave you all to it. Give it about 15 minutes to kick in. I'll be back. Calibri
Be here to kick your ass when you get back.
We'll see. And Calibri walks away. Okay, I actually have to be right back.
Okay.
That's fine, because we gotta save the thing, and
Keep it going,
we'll
friends. Keep the drama
it going.
going.
Alright, let's
As soon as,
screenshot and move to our climactic face-off between Maggie and Sam's. Hoo boy.
Yes.
As soon
Ooh,
as
boy.
Oh boy! As soon as the Calibri's out of earshot, Licorice runs up to the door and starts whacking at the hinges. Come on! I gotta
Okay.
give something.
Have we screenshotted this?
I did.
Okay, let's delete and let's get because we gotta get started.
We gotta.
Gotta
Although-
get to our
yeah.
climactic finish.
Dun dun dun.
Kit
Oh,
Kat is
shit,
like rolling on the floor, like holding the, or like I feel like Kit Kat like got ripped off, but she landed in freaking Sam's lap and just like holding her arm. Like,
Oh.
It's kind of dark. You can't see anything I'm drawing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
maybe
I
make
got
us
it.
a little lighter.
A little lighter, you say?
Little
Makes it
lighter.
pink.
Makes it neon pink.
Or I
lighter.
mean, Maggie versus Sam's. I didn't say that. That's not a thing
Whoa.
that's about to happen.
So we're inside the room. We're still inside the broom closet.
Yeah. Okay, so how are we? Okay, I'm just
gonna
like
have to
with
be-
the
I feel
angle
like
I'm
this
trying.
needs to be.
I think McSam's would be right here. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
I feel like Sam's is standing up, like they're free, and Sam's stands up, but then Maggie's like here, maybe
Yeah.
looking up at him like this,
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea. I like
that's
that.
dramatic.
and she's
Let's-
like,
let's-
"Hey, get me out of here! Like, let's get out of here." He's
Yeah.
starting to stand up, but then he's like looking down at her, like, "I don't think so, bitch."
So bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maggie,
Guess
ca-
what? Sam's McSam's has a fucking gun now.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
I
he
guess
got the gun! She got the knife!
Gun.
I guess he could have taken hers. I don't think he has one.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have a gun.
He probably.
Like either he took hers or they just gave him a gun.
I guess that's also actually that's pretty dramatic in itself if he just has one even though he hasn't for years.
Ooh.
Okay, so Maggie has managed to cut Sam's free but not herself. Dramatic. Dun dun
Oh
dun.
man, it's getting all blocky and chunky and stuff, and I hate
Oh
it.
no.
Yeah, it's slowing down for me as well.
I like so where are we gonna the thing is that now Sam's is gonna be running into where
Yeah, where Juno.
Where Juno
where-
is.
Let me. There we go.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
damn it, I should have had Maggie's fuck it. Her hat's fallen off at some point. Don't worry about it.
I got a gun. No girls. Girls gotta die. Jump in the car, yeah.
Oh god.
Little,
I love you, Alex.
Whacking
Never change.
the door hinges.
Okay. Gremlins try to free Sam from his mind control, but to no avail. Yeah.
And the only thing that can save him.
Is love.
He's love.
Yeah. The fourth dimension is love. The fifth dimension is a wormhole.
And we got a Snickers over here with the.
Here's a little Kit Kat.
With the broom.
Kit Kat.
Oh, poor Kit Kat. She's scared.
Kit Kat's just looking up at her friend like, what? A different friend.
Wow, I'm very proud of this angle that's coming along. So
Yeah, it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yep.
And he takes off the jacket that Maggie gave him.
Oh no!
Ooh,
Oh,
dramatic.
no! Oh,
Dramatic. Bum 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 bum.
Thanks, I hate it.
I love
You're
it. Keep
welcome.
going.
I also hate it.
I am joking. I love it very
I know.
much.
It's okay. I know the feel.
It's time for the big boss fight.
Boss fight.
Against each other.
It's like Riku in Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts.
no.
Yeah.
I can't
Yes,
believe
and
that
there's
Sam's McSam's was a heartless.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's a
Ma-
15-minute cutscene before it, and we're gonna have to play it 30 times.
You're gonna have to play the
Maggie,
cutscene every
darkness,
single
darkness,
time.
Darkness, 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 darkness,
Sam's, what the fuck are you talking? Sam's, what the fuck?
darkness,
What?
darkness, darkness. There's a good 14
slap.
moments of this, Maggie.
Just
Maggie
slap.
and my misery, darkness, darkness.
Maggie,
Darkness,
please.
darkness, darkness, darkness.
Darkness, 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 darkness.
The best part is that's an accurate summary of Kingdom Hut.
Yep, it's an accurate summary. In the darkness, the dankest though. Okay, I have nothing more to add to this masterpiece, so I'm just gonna give you the last of my bits. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Maggie remembers all the vital wounds that Sam has on his body. These are the strike points. Oh fuck!
No.
Oh no! This is only getting more upsetting.
Good.
Good.
Man, I can't believe that this story has fallen into darkness this quickly.
Every time it's time for Maggie to narrate, it instantly becomes even darker. And last episode was already pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know why, but I gave him some sort of like Mega Man helmet on accident.
I didn't know he was part of the Proto-Men.
Neither did I until today.
Amazing.
This music is fucking.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hell yeah, the Proto-Men, they are my jam as I try to remember some lyrics for the Proto-Men that would be appropriate for a Sam's McSam's serenade.
I don't even know.
With you and I, there's a new land.
Holy Sammy.
It's very
What?
good.
Oh, I didn't even try that time. Thanks.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess this is technically the Stan situation, but it's really the lyrics don't really fit.
Yeah. Tell me now, is there a man among you here?
You're feeling lucky, punk.
There are men among you.
Is there no one who will stand up and try to fight? Tell me, man! Exclamation point! Capitalized man. Is there not one in all your ranks? Is there not one who values courage over life?
Oh no!
But for reals though, that is a fucking awesome song.
It's
and
so good! The Proto-Men are so fucking good, guys. Go listen to the Proto-Men if you have not. They're very, very good.
yeah, I would start belting it, but I'm sure I would be way off key.
Yeah, I'm like, Kristen, don't do it.
Give in to your sins.
I have seen the Proto-Men 3 times in concert, and they're just the absolute fucking best ever.
Oh my god, I love you.
So good. I love them so much. They're the absolute best. I became friends with one of the drummers for a brief moment. That's what I tell myself, but he was pretty great.
Oh.
And I met Turbo Lover, the guy who does the vocals
Dr.
for
Wiley?
the Hounds. Yes, Dr. Wiley, and I was just like, you're my favorite. And then he signed my poster and he gave me a hug.
Aw.
He was so nice.
For a bit of self-promotion, Light Up the Night was one of the options in my last Patreon poll for what do you want me to cover, but
Please
it
go
didn't
vote
get
for
votes.
that. Everyone, please go vote for that.
Yeah,
'Cause
next
that's
time
what
it comes
I
around,
want.
if you happen to be patrons, vote for Light Up the Night. But that's gonna be hard because I got a whole bunch of other ideas coming for this next poll.
But I want Light Up the Night.
Yeah, but someone else could want, like, Be Prepared or I'm the Bad Guy, and then we're screwed.
Well, they can go suck a jellyfish, because you do what you want.
Well, I do what people who are paying me every month want, so...
Yeah.
That's very true, so...
Within reason.
Yep.
Look at this boy.
God damn it,
I'm
that
doing
Light Up the
very
Night
hard
is
because I
stuck in
really
my
want
head.
him to look sinister.
No,
What is
Kristen's...
What is a gremlin? A miserable little pile of secrets, but enough talk, have at you.
That's it.
He looks very dramatic and sinister. My goodness.
Guys.
Really?
Yep.
Yes. That's my goal. You did it. Good job. And now Light Up the Night is stuck in my head. What a shame.
Yay.
Darn.
What's the name of the band?
The Proto-Men.
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 The best part about seeing them live is like all the crowd parts. Of course, the entire crowd fucking does them. It's so good. It's so good.
Hell yeah.
gonna stop talking about how much I love the Proto Men, but I could. The entire stream could just be Kristen talks about how much she likes the Proto Men.
I've never heard of them. I'll have to give them a listen.
Yeah, they're a Mega Man rock opera band.
Yep.
They also do a lot of 80s covers.
Excellent.
And Act 3 should be coming. Should be.
At some point, one day, Act 3 might happen. That's what they tell me. I mean, they did a fucking song from it when I saw them in 2016, so surely any day now.
Yeah, they've got at least 2 songs
Oh,
from it
shit.
done,
I see
so.
what this is.
Yeah.
No.
There we go.
I want so badly. Sometimes I forget that Maggie has earrings, but she's wearing earrings. Oh no, she looks really sad today. I'm sorry, Maggie, this is about to get really upsetting for you. Did you
Good.
think that the whole thing with your dad was traumatizing? Have I got some news for you?
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
Nothing like a little protagonist on protagonist action, and I'm not talking about the good kind of action.
Oh no.
Oh, ayo.
Waka waka.
The good kind of action's at the end of the stream.
Oh my!
Yeah.
That's, yes, Artventure Noir After Dark.
He was talking about the kissing, but okay.
Yeah. Artventure, we're contractually obligated to end with either a kiss or a horrible disaster. Or both.
Or both.
A little, like, electric
It's
shock.
true. Tara did pay us for this last time and we didn't do it, so we have to deliver. Oh, Alex! Audience laughter.
What if
Maggie's dad
Yes.
is the true mastermind behind the whole thing?
We've talked about this, but we
I
don't.
don't. Yeah. As much as I'd like to bring Maggie's dad back, he's like, his whole thing is basically like the ends justify the means of justice.
Oh, there is a way we could bring him back, though.
Oh.
Maybe.
We'll have to save that for next time, I think.
Damn
at
it.
this point.
Yeah, Maggie's
Yeah.
dad is her overarching villain. That would be like bringing in Thomas Hanos right now.
Yeah. But, you know, later.
Later.
For now, this is, well, it's both the Sam's and Maggie's story, but it was a Sam's story.
Yeah. A
Oh,
Sam story.
I'm digging the lightning effects.
Yeah, it's really
And yet-
cool.
Thank you.
And yet not a Thomas Hanos one quite yet.
No, not yet. With all this head stuff for Sam's, I wouldn't be surprised to see an amnesic plot.
Oh, wait, I
Well,
forgot that this is like the helm. Oh. I'm an idiot and a fool.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I
Incorrect.
forgot about the goddamn helmet.
Snickers' pose is so good.
Thank you.
She gonna fight.
She's about to smack this man in the face with the broom.
Yeah,
It's
the
very
lightning's
wholesome.
really fucking good. Can we just headcanon Maggie's dad is ultimately being hanged or ending up in the electric chair? Well, I think he's just gonna,
Ooh.
he's gonna survive forever.
He never
Yeah.
dies.
80 years from now, he just scooters up and is like, Maggie, I'm still here. Are you a good cop yet?
Is that he's like
Father, you're
old and completely ineffectual, but still trying?
120 years old.
He keeps like
I don't care. Are you a good cop yet?
he keeps pulling like ridiculous things to like get her attention so she can test out her police skills.
I'm on fire!
Yeah.
Like, Dad,
Dad.
please.
Look, I'm also juggling! Maggie!
The nurses keep taking my things, Maggie!
Kids of my own.
Maggie's hurting my pride!
Grandkids. My grandkids have grandkids.
Maggie, I won't be able to give you a brother at this point!
My
You know, like I've always wanted.
grandfather.
No, it's like, you know, like you've always wanted. You mean like you've always wanted. Shush, Maggie! Shush, Michael! My name's Maggie! Shush, Michael! I knew you wanted a son this whole time. Damn it, Dad!
The nurses keep taking my things!
Christ.
Thank you for my life. I
Oh,
appreciate you all.
Dad, stop! You're embarrassing me.
Embarrassing me, Dad.
Where's your boyfriend? Have I assassinated him yet?
How's your boyfriend, Maggie? Whoops, just kidding, I killed him.
This is why Maggie refuses to get with Sam. She doesn't want yet another person,
Oh no!
Actually, there's that. There's the fact that, you know, the whole thing was, Leon was pushing for her to not become super violent and have a hair-trigger temper, and the thing is, when she's around Sam's, that tends to come out.
Yeah,
So...
and Sam's is an alcoholic with a death wish, so...
Yeah... It's a terrible idea for them to be together, and yet...
And yet,
yet,
here we are.
Here we are.
Dun dun. Oh, I can't
Mint
forget to add
is
the
just
freckles.
devastating because they didn't want any of this to happen, but they couldn't
Yeah,
help
yeah.
it.
Down there at the bottom. That's the look of shame.
Oh. Maybe the mind control is a bit different. Sam ends up seeing Maggie as if he were Calibri and the gremlins as skeletons. I don't know, here's a question, does the mind control work that Sam's recognizes Maggie, or does it work that he just doesn't know what the fuck's going on? Because, I mean, the thing is, Mint was being mind controlled and Mint knew what was going on. They just couldn't stop themselves.
Mint was aware of what was going on and just couldn't stop,
What,
so...
do they have like some kind of tickle implants or something that'll kill him if, frickin'...
I think it was test mind control.
Because like the tickle implant would have been more creepy, more horrifying.
Instant death.
If you don't, zap.
Mint didn't, that's true, Mint didn't have a helmet, so I guess this really could work any way we want it to. I'd say he wouldn't know what was going on, but when he does, Sam is going to have so much rage. That's true, Mint was threatened, but well, the thing is, Mint was being controlled. He doesn't know what's going on because then okay, yes, it is more interesting if he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm digging this glowy effect.
It just works different on people than it does on gremlins.
I helped a little bit, but I don't know who was doing the main glowing. I just helped a little bit.
I was doing the main glowing.
Jojo
Thank
put
you
down
for
the
helping.
lightning. The glow is really making it pop.
Yeah, it is. It looks awesome. Thank you, Cammy.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Glowy shit. I love glowy
so
shit.
good.
Glowy shit is my jam.
I feel like Maggie needs a darker shade to match how intense this lighting is, so I'm going to fix that.
Ooh, let's give it.
As we should really get on with this scene, but god damn it, this whole thing just looks really cool.
We're having fun,
God.
damn it.
Oh my god, more glow.
More
looks
glow.
So
All the glow. Someone start narrating while I continue. We should start with Sam's point of view. All of a sudden, everything went dark. Sam's McSam's.
All of a sudden, Sam's McSam's.
Alright. Okay. So I'd gotten Sam's bonds undone. This was normal. This was totally normal. This was fine. Hey, okay, hey, here, you take the knife, you undo mine, we're good.
Now, why the hell would I want to do that?
Sam's?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
He rose, and it was at this point that I remembered Sam's is really a lot bigger than me.
Yeah. Listen, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing in this cell with you people. Only thing I can figure is there's a bunch of spooky glowy shit. He got a knife. Probably criminals.
No.
Yeah.
What?
And then he pulls out his gun.
Wait, what? Sam's didn't have a gun. Sam's had not had a gun in years.
Don't know if you knew this about me, but back when I used to be a police detective, I was the single deadliest shot they had.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm well aware.
Took out
Sam's...
the 6th Street Butchers with 6 bullets, all 10 of them.
Yeah,
and
I
of course
know.
that was what got me fired, but you know how it is.
Sam's, wait. Sam's, listen, it's me, it's Maggie. Come on.
Maggie is probably back at a desk having a swell time. Maggie's probably enjoying her new position, all high and mighty and on top, able to fire and hire whoever the fuck she wants. You sure as hell ain't Maggie!
Kit Kat like wanders up and like grabs his pant leg like.
You think I'm having a good time? What? You think I'm having a good time without? Listen, no, it's me, it's Maggie. Remember, we went to school together. remember you were a few years ahead of me. You went to school with Leon, right? I was a freshman. You guys graduated. I said I'd follow you into the police academy.
Any idiot could have read that in the papers.
You think that you're important enough to be written about in the papers?
You're right. Cocks the gun.
Kit Kat climbs on top of him and like tries to pull the helmet off, like basically on his face, like.
Okay, see, look, this is okay. Fine, look, I get it. I hurt you a lot. I can see why. Look, this is Kit Kat. You love Kit Kat, remember? Kit Kat was there for you when I couldn't be. So, do you remember Kit Kat?
I remember enough to know exactly what areas to hit to make sure you bleed out real slow. I don't miss my target, you know. Slowly aims gun downward.
Okay, Sam's, look, listen. Come on.
He said it would be different. He said everything would be fine, but no, this is not what he said. This is not what he wanted. This is not what I wanted.
Maggie slowly gets to her feet. Kind of awkwardly, because her hands are still tied together. Sam's, come on. I know I fired you. I know. And I know there's a lot of baggage here. I get it, and I understand if you're angry with me. But you also told me, and remember we were drunk that one night, because we're always drunk. You've always told me you were glad I was the one with a gun and not you. Because I'm more likely to make safer decisions than you are. This isn't you. You don't do stuff like this.
There's no point in trying.
Yeah, there is. Come on.
Slow tilt of the head.
Fuck. Okay. I could sense where this was supposed to go, but dear Lord, was I not? Nope. Sam's, come on. Don't you spend? Come on. You love me, right? You wouldn't do this.
Slowly raises gun.
Fuck it, look. Oh, fuck it, and then she moves in and kisses him.
Dun dun dun!
He steps back a little bit, gun still firmly in hand. And then, after a few solid seconds, too many for mind control, pushes her away and said, I told you, sweetheart. Aims the gun behind him and fires, hitting Calibri right through the wall.
Before there's any sort of emotional connection between them when they look at each other's eyes, Kit Kat literally just hugs onto his face.
Okay, guys, I got the door. The door like falls backwards.
Mint looks at Maggie.
Right behind McSam's, and then we see Calibri collapse.
Mint stays behind and is just sits there.
And then Licorice runs up to Calibri's body and he goes like whack, and that's for trying to mind control my friend. Whack.
Oh!
Kit Kat is too busy clinging on to Sam's face.
Yeah. Easy, girl, easy. I'm fine. They connected the red wire bone to the blue wire bone when it should have been connected to the yellow wire bone.
Maggie was reaching up to help take the helmet off. She just stops. You mean to fucking tell me you weren't mind controlled?
Had to put on a good show to get him to come back.
Kit Kat proceeds to smack his face 50 million times.
Thank you, Kit Kat.
What would you at least mind getting this stupid fucking thing off my face?
Maggie pulls the helmet off his head.
Can we not have that noise on stream?
You fucker.
I was just slapping my face a ton of times.
Kit Kat says many things that are not appropriate in gremlin language.
Whoa, Kit Kat,
Whoa,
language.
That is not appropriate, young lady.
Whoa, mama.
Look, I know that's how you feel, but surely there's a better time to talk about this.
Wait, what if he's not dead? What if he's just severely and fatally wounded, but he's like
Oh, I
dying
think-
slowly?
Well, the thing is, I don't think Moon's back from dinner, so I think we're gonna have
True that,
to.
true that, true that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also
So-
we hit him with a shovel several times. So.
So I guess the thing is, we could do one. We've gotta. Oh, there
Oh,
we go.
hey!
Well, that's good news. 'cause
Perfect timing.
We just had McSam's shoot Calibrary, so that means we need to have our final climactic scene wherein we approach our dying villain.
Yes, of course.
Which unfortunately means I don't know if we're gonna get another kiss illustration. Unless we want to have this
wait.
confrontation and then have the kiss illustration.
I've got a great idea. Have them kissing, and then offhand, Sam's is just aiming the gun and shoots Calibri in the head.
Oh, sure, fuck it. I love it.
I love it. So let's save this drawing.
Okay, let's save this.
Save.
Yes, Matt, so, we're gonna save this. Maggie is going to scoop up Mint. Well, first she's like, turns to Sam's, you and I will talk later.
Wait,
I'm sure we will.
So, catch me up. Did they kiss?
Yes.
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 They kissed once.
Yes.
All right, clear off the canvas.
But unfortunately, we have to have them kiss again because it was off screen.
Of course.
Heck.
Yep, so we gotta fix that. But,
Right.
We gotta
So-
have more kissing.
there needs to be more kissing!
More
There's
kissing,
never-
God damn
Press
it.
never
the
enough
kissing
kissing.
button over and over and
Jojo.
over again.
Yeah.
Jojo
Brenda,
stays.
your blurs.
Your blurs.
Your shining blurs.
Ah, crap! I
Those
forgot. I'm
bad boys
sorry.
outta here.
You're fine. Thanks. Wait. Don't put him right here. We need the dramatic, like, they need to be front and center, and then he's like over here, like, bleh.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
bleh.
I am your setup person. They are majestically kissing here. Well, actually,
They're majestic.
he's actually right here, right? Probably. She's like, meh.
Yeah.
He's got her
This
caressed.
is beautiful.
They're gonna do what? They're gonna do the full-on, like, movie dip?
Not the full movie dip, but she's like basically tiptoeing. It's the movie Tiptoe.
Maggie.
It's
Wait,
the
wait,
movie Tiptoe up to
They
him.
do the movie dip, but Sam's is the one dipping.
That was my idea. No, I'm kidding.
Too bad. My idea was louder.
Oh my god, is
Oh my
that
God.
killing Calibri?
Yeah.
I mean, he's already been shot, but he's mad. He's mad. And this
This is just gonna go
is
after
torturing
him.
gremlin.
Wait, so
I
we're
do
gonna
think
do
the
a
kiss
glowing
needs to
monologue
be
after
happening, like, yeah, the
Yes.
kiss needs to be happening in the foreground here. We need to set up a way for them to kiss, but we're gonna draw them kissing, because that has to happen.
We need to draw them
Actually-
kissing.
We are contractually obligated to make them kiss. So we're gonna draw them kissing, and they're gonna be in the foreground.
Gonna have his shoulder here.
Oh boy.
Right, he's dead.
And I guess we're gonna have to find a way to wrap this up aside from just having them kiss. They can't just kiss and
No.
it's over. We have to tie up the plot.
They kissed and it's over. The end.
Give him
I did
PTSD,
draw a
both
bullet.
of them.
I did draw a bullet hole. In
They
the
already
guy's
had that.
eyes.
We have to be more specific.
I guess to be fair, since they just shot the bad guy, Maggie could just be going on about all the stuff they need to report to the goddamn police station now.
Yes.
I mean you though. I'm not a police officer. Remember?
Ooh, ouch.
Ah, sucker.
Wait, so is he just going for it here? How am I drawing Maggie here? Like,
Well,
Houndstiff.
alright, just zoomed out of reality real quick. So, this is Maggie. Her
Juno.
head is like at this angle, and her eyes are like this, and he is like this.
It's
I cannot tell. Oh, okay, so that's him up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
and
am
then she's-
living for both of these. God damn, Licorice, calm down.
Licorice has no chill.
No chill whatsoever. Even fucking Snickers is just like, whoa.
Is she
chill out.
like still supporting him because he's heavily injured? I'm just trying
Yeah.
to figure out what the fuck to do with her arms here. Because like his
All
arm's
right.
right here.
Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, and that's why he's leaning down, and she just goes for the kiss then.
Yep.
All right, you owe me a real one this time or something.
You fucker.
Yeah, it's like, you owe me a real kiss. One that I'm actually aware of.
Oh my god! Guys, my dragon hood just got made!
What? Oh my god, that's so cool!
Okay, this thing is being real slow for me. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh no, there it goes. It's because I was playing something else. Kit Kat is literally because she was on his face before. She's just clicking on the back like, whoop, there I go.
Whoop.
There I go.
Oh, here I go.
There I
kissing
go,
again.
gremlining again.
I'll be right back
There
and
we
get
go,
some water.
gremlinin. Okay. Hold on.
Once again, they've managed to kiss in such a way that we don't actually see their lips meet.
Yes, good.
Another time!
Another tease.
No!
That's a very bad
That's
idea.
really terrifying to
That's
imagine.
horrifying.
Yeah, pelican kisses.
The sound makes it.
Kit Kat's just like, oh, there I go.
Oh, there I go. Gremlin again.
And so we kissed, conveniently avoiding being entirely on camera because fuck that noise. We have to draw this out forever.
Aww.
Thanks, man.
We have to let it drag on.
Fucking Kit Kat, oh my god.
Just, oh, there I go.
Okay, let's turn the mic up.
Kit Kat was not prepared for this.
When should I start monologuing?
Once we actually have the scene drawn out, we don't even have a background.
That is true.
Also, the I don't know what, like, we need to move, Calibri and, Licorice down, because this perspective
There
is
we
all
go.
kinds
There
of
we go.
confused.
Little did we know, there's a window right here portraying the moon. I don't know.
I mean,
we got
actually,
that
I like
freaking hospital
that.
window.
There's
The
a big old hospital window, and it's very
Something like that.
romantic.
It's very romantic with this like
It's
smack.
giving them that perfect
Smack
moonlight.
in the
The other
background.
skeletons are in the window just clapping. They're like, yay.
Yeah, you
Finally, we can get our Christmas bonus.
Yay!
He wasn't paying us minimum wage. We were about to strike.
Wait,
Yeah.
can the Silverploop says, can the corgi be licking Mint's face to make them feel better? Yes!
Yes.
Yes. Because I promise we are going to have a scene where we forgive Mint. I promise that's going to happen. Because that's...
It's going to take a while for Kit Kat to forgive. Because just as much as they share emotional bonds with people, they also hold very, very hard grudges.
Yes, it's
It
true.
wasn't their fault, though.
Doesn't matter! You went after her friend!
Ride or die, ride or die.
Ride or die, ride or die!
You fool! Mint's character arc is now redemption. What have you done?
What have you done? You frickin' made it a redemption arc.
That's right.
Maybe one day there'll actually be an episode where it's just
Dude,
gremlin
those
redemption.
skeletons are just going to town.
That's true. We could just have an episode that's just gremlins one day.
That'd be really terrifying, though.
An episode where I don't have to show up. Okay, walks off.
I mean,
That would just be horrifying for me, though, because it's like, oh god, I can't talk
yep.
a single word.
All right,
Puff
it's
and
time for
Kit
the
Kat are
gremlin.
currently investigating who raided the pomegranate cabinet.
Yeah, it's time for the gremlin dramatic monologue.
Shut your face.
To make an Alex
You know you love the gremlin.
Of course I love the gremlin. That's why I'm suggesting it.
No.
Yeah, that sounds
If
delightful.
you children actually want a fucking serious gremlin monologue, I'll give you a serious gremlin monologue. But
I'm tempted. I want to hear this. This
I
sounds
kinda-
amazing.
Yeah, I kind of really would love to see, like...
oh god
I mean,
damn it!
we have a lot of Maggie and Sam's, and I think that a just straight gremlin stream would be a lot of fun.
That'd be so.
It would be interesting because then it would actually be Kit Kat's monologues.
Yeah.
Bloody, bloody, blah.
Bloody, bloody,
For those who couldn't understand.
Yes! I just go off and then somebody just translates shit like that. Like, it's like a
Yes.
fucking audio assisted movies. She, of course, doesn't listen to the rhino.
I love that. I love of that other skeleton.
I agree, Kit Kat. The whale shark does sound suspicious.
The whale shark does sound suspicious.
I mean, that's pretty much what my entire character is there for. She gets to add extra dialogue, and you're like, ah, yes, this helps me.
Yes.
The gremlin's right.
my gosh, yes, it works out. It works out perfectly. Thank you.
Oh God.
The fucking I was paying attention to doing Maggie's hair, so I didn't notice the fucking skeletons dancing.
Oh my god, I love the skeleton on
having
the
a really
right.
good
He's just
time.
trying. The one on the right's just trying his best.
Just trying his
I'm
best.
trying my best.
He's just like,
Why are they all?
it's the guy from SpongeBob.
Oh no, it's
during
the
the
worm in the
like,
wheelchair.
burger games, like
These skeletons are very, very happy because their employer was just a terrible, 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 terrible boss.
I'm gonna draw a mint in the corner here, getting their face licked by the corgi.
Puppy.
Just in an effort to cheer this poor child up before they have their redemption arc. I'm all. In all honesty, I am all for next stream just being the Gremlin stream, which features Mint's
We just have to-
redemption arc.
it might have to start a little bit later though, just cause.
Yeah, that's
schedule.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fair. I mean, like we're not gonna be on like the super strict camp streaming schedule. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that or we could just pick a different day if it
Yeah.
was going to be a specific one.
Or if you
'cause-
want to, it could be a special edition if we do make this an audio novel thing.
That's also.
Because I know like
Yeah.
those were ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things we can do, because I know we're gonna continue Noir at some point, but it's probably gonna take a break like DMP is. I don't know, I'm very torn on it because I really want to do more of it, but also we should probably.
also, we need a break. We need a break.
Take a break.
That's
I'm
a camp
away
stream
with
mix.
you
It's-
for the summer. Let's
really
go
I don't
stay.
believe in breaks! Yes, I do, I'm
We
dying.
can all go stay with my father. There's a lake I know.
My break
Oh,
is
I know.
Nearby park.
Eliza.
I have to upload this video. I'll lose my job if I don't upload this video.
Take a break. We all need a fucking hiatus so we don't all faint.
Oh, nice, nice.
Nice.
Bars.
We'll maybe stream one day or another if we keep going strict. We'll get so sick of this shit. And I don't want all of this to go straight to hell.
I gotta get my point through Congress.
I gotta get my I have to get my lines in before the deadline.
Yay.
These lines have to get in before the deadline.
You'll lose your job if your lines aren't in before the deadline.
What even are deadlines at this point?
Don't say that.
Hey everyone! Guess what? I'm opening up auditions to play Chrono.
Oh, get fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
Get wrecked, man.
I'm trying to
I don't
catch
even
up.
feel sorry for you.
I'm trying to catch up.
Oh.
It's a process.
I believe in you.
You can
Ketchup.
do it. Don't.
I gotta draw.
Oh, the doggo's doing the lickaroony.
You're doing the lickaroony, because that is what the chat requested.
Songs are getting drawn for.
Lick.
Him lick.
He lick.
Oh, I gotta use the right color. Whoops.
I scrape
Ah,
and lick.
no!
I scrape, I lick. I'm done with this shit.
There we go.
Corgi don't suck. Corgi scrape and lick.
God, no. Why? I don't.
God, yes. God,
What?
yes, please.
Why? Because nobody ever gets it right. Corgi don't suck. Corgi scrapes and licks.
I love it.
Feels like affection.
It is affection.
Gross,
Because-
I
affection.
don't deserve it.
Oh.
I did a bad thing and I couldn't help it. I know, but I feel like I fell for it and I couldn't control myself. And
Now you know how to fall. Now you know not to fall for it again. Also, I'm smacking the bad guy who did it to you. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Dude, you want to like take a break? You're kind of out of breath.
And Corgi continues to lick.
Lick, 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 lick.
Just like forever constant loop of lick.
And then the corgi does that thing that dogs do when they like stop mid lick, and then and then continue licking.
Yes.
Like I know my dog does that.
I don't remember what my dog did.
Ouch.
Doggy do.
Yeah. Whoops.
That just got sad.
Okay, well then let's just assume that fucking Puff and Snickers are partying with the skeleton.
Woo! They're partying outside.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, we could have been out the whole time. Sup?
Yep.
They're just having a good time, dude.
Oh no, I love them. They're fine.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
So sad.
Let's add one more layer.
We have like half of the picture is sadness and silliness,
And then
the other half
just
is sad. Sad.
and then
George
there's
Gremlin.
just dramatic romance. This picture is a little all over the place.
This picture
okay.
is all over the place.
This
I
That's
don't know
what we
why.
get for adding all that shit at the end.
This picture basically summarizes Artventure Noir, though.
It really does.
It really does. Artventure Noir in a nutshell. You want to know what Artventure is about? Shows this picture.
Yep.
I mean, I love it. I love it for that. It's great.
Yes, no, I love it so much. It's very good. It's a very good time.
I definitely want to continue if you're up for it after Stream Mix is over.
Yeah, I think I'd like to, but I think we're gonna take a month break like we are.
We need a break. We definitely
Yeah,
need a
because
break.
we're dying. Like at least a month.
I'm not saying don't take the break. I'm just saying I want to continue at some point.
Oh, no, definitely. I'd like to keep doing this because I obviously I really like Artventure Noir. It's a lot of
There
fun.
we go.
Mm-hmm.
Give you that sexy lighting.
Yes, the sexy lighting. I love it.
Yeah, it's kind of dependent on if everyone is still gonna feel up to it. We will see how we feel once the break happens.
Right.
There we go.
But in the meantime, let's. Oh, I just realized that Maggie's shading is over Sam's.
Yeah, his
hands.
hand.
His hands disappeared.
His hands McCanns.
His hands McCanns.
Oh no,
hands-
my hands have vanished directly into your chest!
Is
Oh
this
my
how
god, I
true
didn't know
love
you wanted
feels?
to.
Oh no.
I can't believe he got to third base.
Not in front of the gremlins. Jesus Christ.
It's okay. It's okay.
don't
Kit Kat
worry,
seen
one of them's
worse.
not paying attention.
Ew.
Two of them are paying attention.
Listen, Kit Kat's seen what Sam's does Home Alone.
Oh, don't get Kit Kat started.
Oh god.
He just crouches on
Oh,
the couch
God.
and watches The
Have
Price
you
is
seen
Right.
the way? Have you seen the way that he unclogs his toilets? God, the smell.
God damn it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can't believe the way he does spring cleaning.
Oh my god, it's horrifying.
He does it once does it once in a blue moon, and that's why it's disgusting.
Will someone start narrating, please? Because I'm not gonna stop until someone starts narrating.
Okay.
Should I continue with the villain monologue, or is
Well,
he just...
let's get the characters. Oh fuck! Thank you, microphone. Goodbye.
No, you're talking while Juno is hitting you with a shovel.
Well, let's get the characters out of the room and stuff first, and also address Mint here because Mint was upset in the previous scene. So we kind of got to move things first. So
Yeah.
let's do that.
Now it's time to address the gremlin in the room, or in this case, the gremlin outside of the room.
All right. Kit Kat was dealing with McSams, which was fine. I needed a bit of time to consider how the. Anyway, so I turned my attention to the gremlin in the room. Hey, how you doing, kiddo?
Why do you care?
Well, you seem pretty sad there. Also, that was probably mildly traumatic, and as this is the 1920s, 30s, 40s, unfortunately, there's very little we can do to help you with that because there are no therapists who won't use some sort. But anyway, I'm emotionally concerned for you. That is what I'm saying.
I don't know why. I did something horrible. I don't deserve your affection or your caring. I just.
Cookie is licking Mint's face, but then Mint just takes the dog's snoot and lightly pushes it away.
Have we renamed the corgi?
I like
What was the corgi's
Cookie.
name?
I thought his name was Danny.
It was Danny. It's Daniel.
Danny Cookie.
Danny Cookie. That's a good name.
I pushed Danny's nose lightly. Like, I take a snoot, and I push it away just a little bit.
No, please. I don't deserve it.
You know, you aren't the first person to do bad things or something wrong. You do a lot of them as a police chief, actually. A lot of them in this city. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you have to move forward and try to do something better to make up for it, that's all.
Yeah, but I almost got you killed.
Oh, trust me, that is every other day for us. We'll be fine.
But this time it was my fault. And I couldn't. He made us.
Maggie gives Mint a hug. Oh. I don't know how long you were here, and I don't know what the hell he did to you. But it's gonna be okay, okay?
Mint, still with a shocked face, tears start welling up in their eyes, and they start, like, falling down their face, like, multiple at a time.
Oh,
and
no. Hey, oh, no. Hey, careful, you're gonna make me cry. I'm not supposed to cry. I'm supposed to be like a grizzled police
The hard-boiled detective.
I'm a hard-boiled police chief. Oh. Shh, it's gonna be okay, okay? And also, what the fuck?
How cute.
No.
You
It's
know what
okay,
you
I've
did.
got you.
It's rooted deep in your mind, and I will be back.
BAM! Ah! No, you won't.
And then Licorice starts going up to him and like, wait, take that, and that.
A big old blast right in Calibre's cranium. Right in the middle, right between the eyes. And then Licorice just starts beating the shit out of him. Just
Yep.
With that
I'll be back. No, you won't.
Matter of fact,
No, he definitely won't.
Matter of fact, Snickers and Puff, they all jump in. They're just beating the hell out of him. They're just
Right, I was
beating
gonna
him.
say that they're gonna they jump.
We can't not have that now.
Puff
We
takes
can't
off
not.
his shirt, revealing his nice big gremlin muscles, and he's just pile driving this dude.
Dude, you missed his gremlin biceps in the last picture.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there were gremlin biceps.
Y'all made note of his gremlin biceps without me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's okay.
Chat has a good suggestion about confiscating Calibre's skull head to put in the evidence locker. It's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
Or put it on the wall.
Actually, there's quite a bit that's gonna have to go into an evidence locker around here. This is gonna take so much paperwork.
Literally
Yeah.
all the skeletons.
Mint is just.
I'm sure hoping they do get here, not like, permanently delayed. Like, I think they said they were delayed 15 minutes or something.
I didn't actually. You think I actually called them?
I was going through a lot of blood loss. I was willing to believe, but if you're going to admit it, then
I was lying.
all right.
I mean, I'll call them now, but every time I call backup, it always just tends to either get delayed or get in the way of whatever we're doing, and then she kind of pauses, which is admittedly not the best behavior for a police chief.
Admittedly, yeah. That's usually more my kind of problem.
Yeah, I think I'm spending too much time around you.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Yeah.
And then they kiss again.
Oh no.
Oh.
We will get
yes,
to the
yes,
kiss.
yes.
Give it time.
Give it time. We are doing the slow burn.
We are doing a slow burn.
He's got to drag it out for as long as he
Yeah.
can.
This is a fucking coffee shop AU. Get ready for 300 more chapters of this, baby.
300 more chapters.
I'd be in for it.
Me too.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what just happened?
Sounds like something dropped outside. Maybe you should go check it out.
Yeah, probably. That'd give me plenty of time to get out of here before, the cops come and start arresting me for whatever the hell. And as he takes a step out...
Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh dear God! It was Juno.
Sorry.
That was licorice.
He is
Oh,
startled
God.
by licorice sneezing and stumbles.
Maggie catches him. Jesus. Okay, so, actually, you're not going anywhere. We are going to the hospital. That is where we are going.
We're at the hospital.
You know what I fucking mean. An operational one that isn't full of creepy skeletons and potentially foul-smelling things in the basement, and also some sort of thing that we actually never got out in exposition about gremlin blood.
I mean, did you actually want to talk to him and learn more? Or...
I mean, it would have been helpful for the police report.
And those other workers look pretty happy. We can ask them.
Maggie kind of looks outside at the fucking skeletons. What are they doing? I think we're on the 7th floor.
They're celebrating.
Unionize!
Shit! The 7th fucking floor. God damn it!
I thought we were in the basement.
Yeah.
Where are
They
we
used
in
to
this
be-
hospital?
7th floor now. It's canon.
Like they started out in the basement, but then when they got captured, they were brought up to the 7th floor.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh, there it is.
Anyway.
You can fix our cannon.
But yeah, we are taking you to the hospital. You are going to get patched up. You are not going anywhere for a while, for the record, because you've broken all of... Well, I was going to say your ribs, but really it's everything at this point.
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds a little bit like a threat.
Well, I mean, considering what you did, I think I have every right to threaten you.
Mm.
Not
Just
like
like-
that, you fucker.
Well,
Not like that! She slaps him very lightly. Stop it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you're going to kiss me, at least do it properly.
And now you saying, and I'm just imagining that's where she pulls him down for the kiss.
Yes, and then she
And
pulls him
then-
down for the kiss.
At that point, Kit Kat tumbles off of his head and like clings on his back. Give me up! Yo. Oh.
That's payback. Don't think this is payback because you fucking lied to me. Now let's get you to the fucking hospital.
All right. I'll call that as us being even.
Yeah. And so Maggie got Sam to the hospital where he was stuck for months because he flew out of a fucking train earlier, and frankly, I don't know how he's still standing.
He probably dislocated all of his bones from walking through the hospital.
Ow, oof, my bones.
The bone connects to the bone.
The various skeletal employees were actually quite happy to explain this whole, conspiracy, because, they were getting paid, absolute nothing. They were getting paid in
less than minimum
pomegranates,
wage.
what the fuck, they aren't gremlins. And, so that meant they were able to sort out the whole mess, and everything was fine. Except for Mint, who is traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
The end!
Yay!